When we last left off, our heroes had been investigating the sudden illness and fatal poisoning of a member of the Knights of Asmodeus, someone who Sunera informed you all was also a devout member of the Ashfall Covenant. Hoping to learn more about both of these organizations by saving his life, you set about solving the puzzle that had caused him to collapse whilst breaking into the sanatorium of Hearthvine's hospital. Quickly unraveling the mystery that there was actually a secret temple hidden beneath this hospital. You opened a door within the fountain in the lobby and were immediately beset upon by a series of monstrously deformed and mutated basilisks, these ones having no eyes at all, and yet seeming to sense where you stepped and where you moved. Dispatching them with relative ease, however, you were then met by Pridwin, who revealed that he as well knew the password and secret of this temple, as he used it to seal the door once more. However, as you discovered that your ally Sunera was trapped beneath, you all negotiated with him the right to go down and retrieve your ally. However, with the watchful eye of a chaperone, as his bodyguard sat down and shed an astral form away from his body, this echo of themselves, which didn't look like this Lasar in the mortal coil of this protectorate had, but rather a human. As you dispatched more of these basilisks, you lowered yourselves down into the temple, and it was sealed off above by Pridwin with a magical ward. Inside, you discovered scant signs of any passing of your ally. However, you did discover that evidently some of the security measures had been activated, as one of 4 statues had been returned to the pedestals in the main antechamber. Evidently, this was a means of unlocking the inner mausoleum, wherein a forgotten saint was entombed. Sunera must have placed the statue there, and then activated the response which, as her message to you had indicated, were mummies. Proceeding through the tomb of the forgotten saint, you found first not mummies, but rather large spiders who had built a web onto the second floor. In one of the rooms you found a nest of rather large egg sacs, spider sacs about the size of large pumpkins. And therein you came into a conflict with a humanoid-like spider creature. As you finished clearing it up and fighting off the swarms of spiders it had summoned with it, you watch as Zale, stuck to the wall, just manages to wrest himself free from one of the spider webs, and behind him materializes this large, ghostly spider, purplish, chitinous flesh, the fabric of space kind of peeling apart in front of it like a cocoon being torn apart from the inside. As this spider-like creature came out from its astral plane, it bit right into the back of his neck, and you watched as he fell forward, succumbing to an unknown poison and falling unconscious. As that is happening, however, you look around and you realize that your ally, Zarmin, is not with you. Having been but a few steps behind you before, he lingers behind in one of the chambers you've just left, where a mosaic of a Kuwaddle holding a radiant spear can be seen. Zarmin, you feel cold. And as you see Hanu drawing a sketch of it, the sound of her quill becomes the only thing in the room. And you can see, as almost with every scratching sound of it, etching out this image before you, begins to give off a faint glow, almost as if it's being traced by some sort of cosmic light that shines up below with this soft, cold blue radiance. And despite its cold, it feels comforting to you. And you see as she begins to draw the spear in the center, it gives off a bright white light, pure white, and it glows brighter than the rest of it, and the whole room becomes white. And as you join me in whispers.
Okay. Ooh.
As the room becomes white, you hear a familiar voice. The only substance here. It almost seems to give weight beneath your feet. For a moment before, there had been nothing. It's here. I can feel it.
Sorry,
One part of it may have evaded us, but two shall not. Retrieve it, Zarmin. I need you. And then it's gone. Return everybody else. You see as the room kind of comes back into color. And you look around, and you see that your allies are gone. And you hear the sound of someone crying out. And we'll join everybody else.
Okay. Ooh. Oh boy.
You all
Yep,
see as
that way.
Zale falls down, hitting the ground in front of you. He's unconscious. Zale, I would like you to give me 3 Constitution saving throws. Just flat.
Yeah. 30.
He's cold, stable, but he's unconscious.
Okay, so I'm gonna do something else. I'll hook my arms underneath his armpits, and what you're supposed to properly do if you're in a fire with somebody, I will just drag him on the floor with me, kind of at the same pace, so I don't put pressure on his body. So I try to drag him out here, away from whatever's going on here, and I'm just like, guys, where's Armin?
Zarmin, as you pass by, you notice the ghost kind of hovering up at the ceiling, slowly lowering down, and his eyes are just kind of set on you. He says nothing as you see Hanu dragging Zale out unconscious.
What happened to him?
I will explain just the brief situation and just look at Zarman to see if, if he's doing okay, if he got possessed again, what's going on.
It was a big fuck off spider.
Yeah, I don't know what he did, but he's stable now.
You know exactly what happened?
Yeah, she'll actually tell everybody that the one creature that we fought was an ettercap. And she said, and I'll tell you guys a little bit about that above ground, but yeah, after that fight, this translucent spider came and bit him and did a lot of things all at once. Could I actually see if I know what that translucent spider was?
You can give me an Arcana check.
She's gonna try. I remember.
Cap, you can give me one as well.
Yeah, I remember my grand saying something about it, but not
And
off the
give
top of my head.
Yes, give me 2 Arcana checks while you're at it. Separate.
Oh boy.
Oh, that
For
was
Cac.
nature. Shit, not Arcana.
Nice.
Oh, and a 1. Oh. Yep, all right.
You know that you know that it was a phase spider. You know that these things are magical abnormalities. They're not born. They seem to be created at the same time that a real one is made. Other than that, you're uncertain. You've just read cursory things about them, and you kind of immediately glance around wondering, oh man, maybe I could find one. And for that second roll, though, all these eggs look the same to you. Like,
would Babette have any concept of it
due
to prior experiences?
Not with these, no.
Okay.
I know.
They are these are very strange abnormalities.
Yeah, I thought so, but it was worth asking.
Well, since it's
Always.
poison,
Second one's 20.
It seemed like it was paralysis. It knocked him unconscious, and I'll just give you a list of
And one of y'all
things.
could give me a medicine check if y'all would like.
Yeah. Since I'm already explaining that. 12.
Yeah, based off of that, you can see the bite on his neck, and looking at the side of it, it looks like one hell of a fucking spider bite. So you assume that he's been poisoned. The nature of the poison or what it's doing to him, you're not certain.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was a big fuck off spider.
She will motion with her arms, like, oh my gosh, is he going to turn into a spider too? Oh no. Still.
No,
Someone will use 5 points of lay on hands to expel the poison.
All right. There we go. He is no longer poisoned. You see as immediately the swelling just begins to soften and go small. It turns from like this like grapefruit sized like thing on the back of his neck down to the small little pimple. And Zale is no longer paralyzed, but you are still unconscious.
Then I will use another 10 lay on hands just to heal him normally.
You feel as the healing magic washes through you and take 10 points of healing.
I'll gently slap his cheeks.
You name Rashad?
Okay. Am I awake?
Yeah.
No? Okay, cool. Hanu, that hurts a lot.
Okay, great. Now I need you to follow my fingers, and she'll do an intricate pattern. Right? Just not with your head, just with your eyes.
Do we maybe want to make sure that that thing won't come back?
I think you should probably all get out of that one area, but yes.
There is one of those statues in the far corner.
I'm certain you guys can figure that out. She'll look over to Zarman, like, do we go ahead with this?
Well, Sunera's still in danger.
Yeah, okay.
You okay,
Eliza,
Default?
do you
Do you
want
want
to
to
quickly
quickly
investigate that statue? See if
see if
there's
there's
anything that's
anything?
going to murder us
Yeah.
if we try and touch it?
Is it in the spider room?
It's
Yes.
like right over here or
Sorry.
something. Yeah. Almost there.
I gotta be honest. It's not looking so good for your friend. You hear the ghost kind of soft, distorted voice come as he sort of paces, oddly like walking across the floor, despite having like no physical form. You can see through him.
What is that? Can you see her?
No. But do you honestly think that nothing here has?
Last we heard, she was hidden in a sarcophagus with mummies. I'm certain that they're not strong enough to pull that out. We can only pray for that, but
Sarcophagi.
Yeah.
I think I know what that
She has
is.
a tendency to also fly and be invisible, so
yeah.
I don't think that'll
Or
help her
skirt
much
all
here. Sailings don't go up very high. And
Oh.
the dead here can smell the living.
Okay. No, not. Okay, yeah, that. Shit.
Well, I'm probably leaning on Zarman right now because I've been leaning the entire time, but now kind of getting him back up, rubbing my neck.
So I'm guessing spiders wasn't a defense mechanism. They seemed
Sorry.
not originally here from the hole, I'm guessing.
Ettercaps are something that really don't occur naturally. It's a result of a pact gone wrong with a fiend of sorts. I don't know.
I'll tell you, they're not part of the security here.
From the hole, I'm guessing you had a breach.
It's
there
not on
was
the
a-
maps that I've seen.
There was a body here earlier. We saw it. I don't know who it belonged to, but I will also look to Zarm and be like, do we tell him about the cult? Make a few gestures as, do we tell him about the cult of Asmodeus?
No.
I
would
can't.
Zarman get that specific detail from you?
Yeah,
or-
can you incite her? She's making a lot of gestures. Like,
And can Eliza investigate the statue?
Yes,
Should be
you
like
may. Give me an
woogly woogly.
investigation check.
Okay. Now you think she's just pantomiming, like, Hanu's not the time to do that. I'm like,
Can you be a little bit more clear?
okay. Wait a second. And she will lean in. Do we tell them about the cult? That this place has been compromised.
And what cult might this be? I can read lips.
Say, this might be a little forward, but
Again, like, so.
maybe it's the bites or something, but how? Because you don't look like me. At least this version of you. Who are
He
you?
moves a hand in front of your face.
No, no.
I think you might have lost a lot of blood. We should regroup. Back in the antechamber. Take a quick rest.
Okay, sure. And I will look to Zarman to see if we should.
I mean, they're just looking to protect the place.
Okay. Come on, Zarman.
Did I notice anything about the statue?
When you look at the statue, give me a second. My thing bugged out on me, and it's reloading. What did you roll?
18.
Looking at it, there's no traps or anything about it. It looks like it was probably placed here on like almost like in a weird worshipy kind of way, like a little altar of like small little old coins. The coins on here that you see around it are not like any ones that you're familiar with. They all have like very strange triangular sharp shapes to them, and at first you might have thought they were like caltrops or something, but they all have dwarven numerical things on it, which all numbers are written in dwarvish in here, so you guys immediately pretty much were able to tell with that investigation that these were coins. Probably really old ones. I'd say the two of you have probably seen a couple of these things on the black market. They are collector items, usually from people that are obsessed with stuff from really long time ago. These having been part of the Goblin Empire before human civilization.
Okay.
I'm peeking around the corner holding my action in case anything attacks them.
They kind of have a copperish kind of quality to them. So would
Did you grab
otherwise
the
have looked
statue?
random, but the statue itself doesn't look trapped. Appears to be safe.
You think I should grab it?
I mean,
How big is it?
that is a good question.
It is about the size of a coffee cup.
I grab it. And I bring it over to Babs and show it to her.
Oh, shit.
Huh. We should probably show this to the others, huh?
Yeah.
And
And
so,
so
Babette
that
takes it over to Hanu and them. And there goes my computer. One sec.
You guys staying here as y'all do that, or are you regrouping back at the beginning?
I think we were regrouping.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
just before we leave the room, that second Arcana check was a 20, by the way.
Oh, was it? Then, in that case, never mind. Then, as you looked around it, you notice that at first it's really, really hard to tell. But when light kind of goes off of a few of them, you realize that some of them have actually more of an silvery sheen to them than the other ones do. And you curiously pick about 3 of these out of the group.
Yes,
Oh no.
my babies.
These ones are about smaller than the watermelon-sized ones that you see around. They're about the size of, I'd say, like a baseball. Or a softball, rather.
Excellent. Take those with me.
Alright.
Oh no.
Alrighty.
Don't mind me, guys.
You're gonna kill us all with phase spiders.
No, not at all.
Not intentionally.
Okay.
No, I would never.
They aren't very nice, even if they're spiders.
As before, I wait until everybody comes down, and then I'll
Sorry.
I'll put my hand out for Zarma to stop with me at the top of the stairs. Look, are you sure you're okay? You weren't there when we were fighting. What happened?
Had another visit.
Oh. Okay. doing all right? Feeling any coldness? What's going on?
A little bit, but it was unpleasant that time.
She'll hold out to hold your hand, but then tug you a little bit. I don't know if you've noticed about that knight. Doesn't he seem very familiar?
Zarman will double take.
It's the eyes.
Do I know what she's talking about?
Give me an insight check.
Then with Hanu trying to point it out to me, would I have advantage?
I give you
No.
guidance. I'll be like, I just give you guidance.
Guidance I'll allow, but
Yeah, I was scratching at the back of my mind for a bit, but I think I placed him.
yeah,
Please, yes.
yeah. It's uncanny actually. It's the eyebrows really. They both have kind of like very thick, expressive eyebrows, which wasn't really noticeable when he was in his elven form. But looking at him here, where he's got the rounded ears and just a bit more like weight almost to him, despite the fact that he's translucent. He doesn't have like the same slight build, about the same height, but those eyebrows, it's Fee's. Like, uncannily looks like Fee's eyes.
Oh.
Yeah.
What? Something else I wanted to mention to you.
What?
The spear shaft is here.
Oh. She'll hold her breath and let it out. Okay. Okay. Now what does this mean?
Means that we could possibly get a piece when we failed to get one back at Brokenstein. But we will have to talk with him.
Yeah. Hey, one thing that might help us out is I think he is extremely angered towards Pridwin for whatever reason. Me and Babette were kind of discussing things back. He could be reasoned with, maybe. But we need to get Sunera first. I don't know where she's at. He might know.
Of course.
Did Babette hear any of that?
No, I was waiting
we-
specifically for everybody to have left. And then we just walked down the stairs.
I just want to know how confused she is right now.
Very.
Yeah. She also would hand the statue to you, Hanu.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if we want to do anything with it, but I thought it might be worth taking.
She paces around a little bit and looks to this Echo Knight. Like,
You kind of look at him at the moment, and he's looking off to the side. Like, just like off into like a top corner of a room, kind of, you know, like just, and then he like almost just after you go and look at him, as she's like saying this, and you look at him, he goes from like looking up at the corner to looking right at you. Understood.
Stops. Deer in
Can't do
headlights. Like,
What does he mean by that?
I'm to go look and see if your friend's even alive. I'll be back.
alright.
Don't go wandering off. And he
Okay.
rises up through the ceiling.
Honestly, my first instinct was to say I wander off, but I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, she will place the statue right here. We got options. This little dungeon delving experience turned to be a little bit more predictably complicated than it originally was. I should have seen that, honestly.
I mean, it always
Is this
is.
something that happens often with you guys?
Always.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure if Genasi's had middle names, complications would have been one of them. Okay.
Well, I think the first day we met Eliza has been weirder.
Yeah.
True.
But here's the one thing.
Well, I mean, the first day that you met me, your ship exploded.
That was
Well, I mean, compared to, never mind.
yeah. Anyways, here's everything on the table right now. We know something's up with Pridwin. Quinn seemed to know him. This guy, it looks like this is under Pridwin's care. I feel like Quinn trusted him a lot. Still does, maybe?
Probably been a while though.
But he needs to at least know that somebody else got in here. So we don't get blamed for whatever else they were rummaging around.
Do you want to bring up the order of Asmodeus was down here?
He already knows
I
I
was
said,
that their objective was here.
yeah. And if he wants to take it up, there's probably a specter who's willing to say everything. It's all around.
So then, I guess your plan is, in honesty, he might want allow us to go up there and help.
Maybe. I don't know at this point.
Also, what happened
Partial
to Zarman?
honesty is often what I find is most effective.
And
Only
Zarman,
say a little bit.
what happened back there? You kind of went missing.
Well, Zarman looks around to see if the guy's coming back. Well, I guess I wouldn't be able to see because he's going through the walls and shit. So, well, it's kind of a predicament. I had another vision.
You don't
Vision?
need something more.
Eliza is also looking at you quizzically.
Yeah, Zarman will just tap Zale on, or clap on his shoulder. The other piece is here. And then we'll walk back.
Gotcha.
Might be important for it.
Zell is
we
on
would
the
have
ground,
to-
kind of sitting down on the ground right now. So,
It will be an interesting thing to see if we could talk our way to getting it, but we'll have to see.
yeah.
If you
Right.
ever need somebody to talk their way into something, I might be able to help.
some assistance would be appreciated.
Yeah.
What is it that we're trying to get?
Well, do you have Zarman will motion for like something to write with Hanu's thing, so that way if I'm in the middle of writing it before the guy comes back.
I should probably. write it
She'll,
somewhere.
yeah, I'll hand my little small booklet that I was drawing the Saint Ava thing on, and as I stand up, I'll dramatically look over to the vet. It's answers. Look off into the distance and then give it to Zarman to write with.
Yeah, Zarman will
Oh,
just write.
fucking hell.
Zarman will just write a portion of the Saint Ava's Sun Spear and just let Eliza and Babette look at it before just ripping out the page.
And give it to me so I can just burn it.
Huh.
What is it though?
It's the legendary weapon that Saint Ava wielded.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you would have recognized it because of your family, like association with Saint Ava. So you'd be like, that old spear.
And would Babette have any context?
You can give me a religion
Would
check.
Babette have any context for what that is?
You could give me a religion check.
DM?
Um,
Oh, it's muted.
you could give me a religion check.
Oh boy. Nope.
Saint Ava, yeah, man. She like was like queen of the Avalonian Empire.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
She
might
really
need a
had an
little bit.
awesome spear.
I mean, if you double take that Zarman's armor, he's wearing the whole symbol
Yes,
on his
and
chest.
he
Yeah.
does have like it on his chest, on the chain off of the.
Yeah.
Off of the
I feel
right
like
wrist.
Babette
Mhm.
eventually, over our travels, would have noticed that.
I guess.
But
So
yeah.
then wait to them to come back.
Yeah, I'm afraid that if we put this in there, another door is going to open up another potential.
I mean, we could take that short rest. You were pretty messed up there.
Yeah, come on,
Sure.
Sam.
And I'm pretty sure everybody else could appreciate a short breather.
Around the ground.
All right. Okay. All right.
Take that short rest.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm
Of course,
going-
we wouldn't want to annoy him by not listening to his advice.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I took damage, but for some reason it did not stay that way.
I am going to use my channel divinity thing to get back a level 1 spell, and then I'll just take a short rest to get back to get that stuff back.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
that's not what I want to do. 'Cause I got 2 more to use. One more.
17. Ah, exact amount.
Oh, it's in that It's okay. So it's weird when other people roll it because then delays it really hard.
Which I
Everybody's the same
believe if
roll.
we have Live with us, we would have Song of Rest anyway.
Yeah. So
Yes.
8.
Which
Yeah,
I believe for her right now it's a D6, or is it a D8 already?
8 D8.
Okay. So if you roll 1 hit die, you get another D8.
Yeah. So let's
I don't know
roll
how much
8.
damage I took last time. It reset my
No,
health.
it's a D8 at 9th.
So
Okay,
it's a
so-
D6.
So 46. What was the dice then? 4. D6 is
Hunter's
2, 3.
propped up against the wall. She's staring at the ceiling.
Wow, that was exactly my max.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Shit, I'm back to full health, guys.
Staring at the ceiling
Heck yeah.
with emotion, and she doesn't notice anything at all.
That's a performance check.
Oh, performance? Okay.
I don't think
She's
Audrey's very good at that.
pretending she's staring at the ceiling.
I mean, she's like very
You were being
overdramatically
pretty
looking.
dramatic earlier. Yeah.
Yep. You were there pretending to look for a while, and then suddenly you realized that the thing that you were pretending to look at was actually kind of interesting. And you realize that mixed in between bits of what you figured was some sort of goblin language when you came in. It's kind of like very like the Aztec kind of box kind of shaping, right?
Yeah.
And you, however, see within some of the boxes that are formed by this script that is honestly really low. It's only because you're sitting down that you're actually kind of able to see it. Around the lower portion of the wall, almost like molding, like lower molding around the bottom of a floor, you see that within the boxes of this goblin script are little things of celestial. And you look at it, and they're pretty much sounds, words that usually represent like individual sounds. And you can make out a name from it, or something that you assume is a name, or maybe a place. You get A-N, and then there's like a gap, like a blank one, and then you see R-O-S-A-R. And Rosar.
Okay. She was looking up at the ceiling in self-loathing, then perks up in interest and starts rapidly drawing all this stuff out. Like, oh my gosh.
And
Not knowing when this person's coming back.
kind
So
of
she's
like
taking
see is it's a little bit. It's a good like 20 minutes later, after they'd left, that you see this kind of spectral form float down through the ceiling. She's alive,
Okay.
though I think I might have spooked her. She seemed mad. She's kind of
Sounds like-
scary.
Sounds like her.
Hmm.
Oh then. Should we? Oh, she's still alive, so at least one fate for us to stand.
Look to Zarman and above it. Time to convince this guy.
Well,
You got conspiratorial faces about you. What's going on?
well, we have particular information that might be handy for security for this place, but I think an equivalent exchange might be in order.
I don't like shady language. Get to the point.
There's a particular group of people trying to figure out how to get into this place, but we will tell you when we can take one object from here of our choice.
Ah. A particular group. Hmm.
Does he look like he knows who they're talking about?
I mean,
And
you probably know.
what would this particular item that you would be wanting to take?
Well, it should be a wooden stick. Part of
Larger
a
wooden
thing
stick.
that belong-
And where would this wooden stick be?
I wouldn't actually know that part. I just have a feeling it's here.
Predwin made it very clear that he doesn't want anything removed from these tombs. They're sacred. And he looks like, kind of like, down at like the symbol, you know, that you've got. He goes, I thought that would mean something. But if you're just tomb raiders,
Well, it actually belongs. The thing I'm looking for actually belongs to somebody.
you hang out with the many thousand-year-old corpses.
Quite alive, actually.
Listen, I know the importance of the past. I have my ancestors I speak to regularly. It's what Genasi culture is all about. We're not going to defile anything. It's just our hands are tied.
As are mine. You're to get your friend, and I'm to see you leave.
If we show you the importance of our information, could you please reconsider? We're willing to work with Pridwin. There's a lot of moving parts that he probably knows what they mean. We just want to make sure this place is safe.
If you're willing to work with Pridwin, I'm less inclined to want to trust you than you started with.
For the most part, I think you, if neither of us mention this talk, I think it would be for the better, honestly. But the thing I'm looking for is very important for my friend.
I understand mistrust in an employer, but mutual business arrangements sometimes must be made with unsavory individuals.
You don't have to explain to me about business with unsavory individuals, Us. Do you know who I work for? Or did you really just randomly buy his airship out from underneath him and come stumbling into one of his private properties?
I don't know if they know, but I do.
Then why
It
should
used to
I
be our ship that
risk
he actually-
crossing a man like him? Why do you think anybody even works for a man like him? Do you think it's because of trust? Or because we just love him? We go out and get beers afterwards.
Listen, that man I saw in one of the worst places possible, the place where I consider destroyed my life. I'm not happy about this situation, but we're all in a fucked place. Pardon my language. She'll whisper extremely under her breath. Rock in a hard place. I saw him. I didn't like everything that he brought back to me. So yeah, I'm not happy seeing him. I know what you're talking about.
Since you're tired of the unsavory types, I'll be upfront with the information and what I'm looking for. The people who are looking to come in here are people from the Order of Asmodeus. What I'm looking for is the spear shaft of the Sun Spear.
You're fucking serious, aren't you? Oh, you're all fucking insane. Fuck this. Explain to me why I shouldn't turn your batshit crazy asses over right now to him.
Well, so you should. He's already destroyed my life, I think. You can destroy it even more. It's just on you.
We're looking to help more people than hurt.
Yeah.
People like Fee.
Listen,
Does he,
I don't know.
does he react to that at all?
Give me insight checks, those of y'all that were putting that together.
Oh, baby!
Not a single breath of
Ugh.
notice or acknowledgement or anything. But you can... Zarman, give me a persuasion check. At advantage.
Zarman's symbol will glow as he uses
Guidance.
Infinity.
I cast guidance on it. Trying to stand very...
Vladimir's definitely not down here.
You kind of imagine that it's starting to glow as it's like, as you were saying that you're planning to do more good than, bad, and almost like displaying it. You see as it lights up, and immediately the light casts really long shadows off of all of you, and then for a brief moment, all the shadows in the room disappear, and it's just pure light in this room. And you all see each other standing almost like in this box of it, and you can almost hear like a subtext behind his voice as he says that we plan to do more good. And the word good especially sounds like there's just somebody else there, and you can't quite place it for a moment. And you see as he looks you up and down, and he goes, I haven't seen that in a long time. Alright. So maybe you're not crazy. Fucking. And you see as he bolts up through the ceiling above you guys and is gone.
Oh,
Oh, this
Oh,
time he didn't tell
boy.
us to stay still.
Oh shit! No, wait, where? We should have figured out where
Take
Sunera
the
was.
chest. I think pointing to the stone, the golden statue. I think we have to put on there.
or will that unlock more traps?
Don't know.
Probably.
We should probably acquire your friend before we do that.
Choose above
Probably.
us. So,
Yeah.
2
just
floors
to
up.
keep it- Wants to keep it safe.
Oh, he didn't say to not go anywhere this time.
Looking at him, he seemed really taken aback when he saw the holy symbol glow. And there was a moment of just such a... You saw so many emotions go through his face in that, and then he kind of just looked like a little panicked, and then he rose up through the ceiling. Like he was straight running from the situation.
Like scared, panicked, or like, oh my god, I don't know how to deal with this.
Yes, like I don't know
Let me
how to
go
deal
talk to
with
some- okay.
this. And, you know, where he could have gone, what he's doing next, you have no clue. But
Well then, we have time, so let's go get a girl.
Yeah, if he didn't see us take it, I guess this is his way around it. Or he's going to tell Fredwin, and we should be getting visitors real soon. Either way, moving forward sounds like the best option.
We should. Eliza. Same as usual. Lead the way.
is she placing it on the statue? The statue on the pedestal?
Or are we gonna locate
Or are you waiting?
Sunara? Or
Gotcha.
who is it? I don't know.
Sunera.
Sunara.
Sunera. Yeah, so I mean, our plan is to basically keep moving upstairs. If it's not upstairs, then yeah, it's using the statue to go further.
Are we
Whatever
gonna
this thing
go
is.
look at this?
Wait a second. She said it was. Is it 2 floors up from
From
us?
where you are right now. The floor that you were up where you were just on the spider floor, it's 1 floor above that.
So would that? Because she's trying to figure out if there's like a correlation to that. This might need to open up something or not. So she's like,
So the earlier
What?
implication was that putting the statues on the thing is what unlocks stuff, but also unlocks more traps, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. So she's like,
What I was saying is if she's already put that one, that means where she is already unlocked. So we could go up there, go get her, come back down here, put it on the next one, and then proceed to the next floor above that one. So pretty much we're getting her, bring her back, make sure she's safe, then placing the other second one on the pedestal, and then continue on through the ruin. So
okay.
Okay.
So,
that was
Take
what I
the
was-
statue with us for now.
Yeah. Take the statue with us for now.
Yeah.
Get Sunera, make sure she's safe and in safety, and then put secondary statue on the other one, then go back up and go through
Cool.
the ruins.
100 points to your aberration, Keck. How long is? Oh, it's Steve, right? How long is he gonna be around?
You should have a little longer. It's got 2 hours, and we just spent an hour short resting.
Does he have enough dexterity to place one of these things on the statue if needed? You can like zoom down here.
I mean, I don't see why not.
Okay. I'm just wondering in case
We can't go back down.
we can't backtrack. Yeah.
Yeah. No
Do
spots.
we know where we are going?
Nope.
Other than the up we were told.
Yeah.
Just up.
And probably when that thing opened, other place is gonna lead to another statue that we need to get to for the third one. So it's kind of going up each level. You're getting the keys for it. So
Okay.
let's
Are we heading back to spiders?
past
Probably.
the room, but keep going south because looks like it's more to the south.
Because I think that we're gonna have to go through that other room where the guy was eaten.
Not it. I think it would still be nice to leave a letter if he does have good intent.
Wait, what?
We just need to leave a note saying we're headed up.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't hear you, Mike. So I'm like, what? Okay, yeah, she will leave a note. Then
Alright.
put it right over here. Somewhere.
And we'll just do the same as pretty much line up as we did before with Babette and Eliza in lead.
I saw you.
With Zarm now back, Zarman should be behind them. I'll be with Hanu in the middle,
Yeah.
and then Kak and Lib will be in the back.
As we leave, can I check to see if I know what on Rosar means?
Doesn't ring a bell. As far as you can tell, that's why it didn't. You know, it's not a thing because it's clearly like a noun of some sort, like a. As to what? You're on.
Is it off alien?
It's some
No.
celestial thing.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
There's actually way down south, Babette, that's why. There's a chamber right here.
one of them fell over. Well, actually, we didn't go down.
Yeah, we saw a guy get eaten down here, and then east
there's
out.
one direct south from where we spawned.
Yeah, where the
Your compass was pointing.
Oh, there is, yeah.
Your compass was pointing in like this direction.
Well, I'm just saying, you might be able to cross that and avoid that room entirely.
Well,
So,
yeah.
so let's go see.
So we're going to that secret door by where we were.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Going
over here.
further down.
We're just waiting for everybody else to exit out. Just direction. Everybody could give you some direction, but we're good now. East.
All right.
With Bob and Eliza.
That's why I was moving.
My foundry is reloading.
Mine too.
No, you're good. Probably they're updating, I think.
When you're back in, you guys can give me investigation checks.
Eliza at advantage.
Yes.
And 2d4.
Hell yeah.
Are we going through this door?
And since Zarman is not far behind Eliza, also guidance, so.
3d4.
You can't stack guidance, can
Oh,
you?
you can't stack two guidance now.
No, you can stack the.
But she has a natural
2d4.
influence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Natural influence.
So I'm adding 2d4.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
With advantage.
Not even a nat 20.
Hey.
You hit the you look at it and you realize yeah, it's not trapped. It's got a pretty weird lock on it, and you're like, I think it'd take like a good 10 minutes to get through. They seem to have put like a serious amount of tumblers on this one. But then you kind of look off to the side and you see that the hinges on it are really, really rusted. So you suspect that a sufficient strength thing could knock this thing over far quicker than trying to pick it would. If you were to try to pick it, it'd probably take you the next 10 minutes to get through it. It's rusted and it has a ton of tumblers.
I think it would honestly be more efficient to just knock this thing over. Who's strong?
Son?
Assuming Eliza told me that.
I could give it a try if you'd like.
I could also soften it up with my divine strikes, if it's not enough. But I'll assist you. She'll try to help Zarman as much as possible.
All right, Zarman, give me a athletics check with advantage.
So,
I forgot that I had a d4. Shit.
yeah.
17.
And it's slow and then suddenly, all of a sudden, you're falling forward with it, and the thing, whoosh, and bricks just scatter across over a large room with about 6 pillars in front of it. And as you kind of stumble to keep your balance, and you grab onto the side of the wall, you can look up and you see that there are 6 pillars with chains coming off of them, and you can see like skeletons kind of like hanging down from them from the manacles. Looks like they were chained up on the walls, and like as soon as you like stumble into the room, you see like their heads pop up and their like skull heads just like on clattering teeth, right? And they're all kind of like stuck in their chains, but the whole room is just filled with the sound of chattering teeth.
This is.
Seems like a good time to use Divine Sense. I'm just saying.
You think?
Let me see if I can throw it up real quick.
Can we stay in there, by the way, or no?
Yeah,
It's still dark.
it's the
You
door's
can
still
see.
closed.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
So yeah, Zarman will use a Divine Sense. See what's up in here. If there's consecrated, desecrated land, which I could imagine it's consecrated.
It's all consecrated
Then, of
around
course,
you, but this room,
Undead.
not.
Bless you.
The second you go to Divine Sense this room, it's like a sick stomach feeling just kind of curls up inside of you, like you just ate something rotten, and you feel this cold wash through you coming out of this room. And there is this whole room in here is desecrated, and you can hear the sound of whispers kind of floating past you as you walk in. Your breath kind of catches in the air. There is an clearly undead from these skeletons, but you also notice that the torches seem to have some sort of undead feeling coming off of them. You look at them and the torches just seem wrong. The light that they're casting is wrong. And you can tell that something really bad happened here.
This room is not good.
Spiders might be better.
Probably.
Maybe.
Come on.
God. Yeah, something probably happened to that room. It's not the same as the rest of this place.
We maybe should have picked that lock. Now we can't close the door.
Does it seem like it's
As
anything
soon as you
specific?
back out of the room, the chattering of their teeth stops.
Hmm.
And they all hang down lifeless.
Yeah, the torches, the skeleton heads, they all gave a feeling of undead.
I'd take spiders over the undead.
Okay. So
Great.
it looked like the other way from across, right over here, went right into that room with the spider that swung down. I don't know if the jump is easier that way or not.
Just let's have her head on a swivel for that phase one.
Eliza, do you want to
together.
help me pick that lock?
For sure.
Yeah, I will hold my action in case anything tries to jump you guys.
Once my page reloads, I would like to sneakily walk into that room.
I
The
will,
spider room, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the phase spider room.
Okay.
Yeah, cross.
Give me
cross
stealth
the way.
checks.
I will hold mouse.
The rest of you are kind of hanging out here in the hall as you watch the two of them kind give each other a look, and then step into the silken room.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my.
Both Sarman and I give you guidance. I don't know, it's too late.
Where are you
Yeah,
going?
I
Too
mean-
late now.
Yeah,
No.
die rolled.
No.
I'm gonna hold my gauntlet. So,
Yeah.
in case
So
shoots
I'll
something.
roll Thieves' Tools with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get the d4 from Eliza being human.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeehaw.
Quick and easy. Door opens, kind of again swinging through the center. So there's like a left entrance and a right entrance, and the two of you. Do you cross through?
No. Babette sends out the hand of the master to like gesture them to come in.
Okay. See as this glove kind of floats off around the side, and then gives you guys both like, you guys this floating, come on, follow me gesture.
Mm.
And
Oh.
the,
No, okay, that door wasn't big, right? And it's pretty heavy.
yeah.
Okay.
Are we going to be stealthy going into this room?
Alright.
We're
Summary.
gonna be stealthy going into any room. At
The
least I
sneaky
am.
ones go first and spread out, and then you guys can enter.
Alright. Got your back.
All right.
Behind them, so they're
So
not alone, just them two.
Same stealth
Babette's
check.
gonna, yeah, Babette's gonna go down here, and then I'll tell Eliza to kind of go up here.
Yeah, I'll smack one of you with guidance. No?
Smack Babette.
Okay.
I could smack Eliza then.
Am I using the same stealth check or a
Yes,
different one?
no, it's the same.
Good. Good.
Smack
Oh.
Zill, I guess, because apparently he might be going. I don't
Oh,
know.
I didn't realize that was Zale.
Oh, yeah. That was,
Oh, did you delete his roll?
Yeah.
I remember it's 20.
Sorry,
Please,
Zale.
So
yeah, 29.
whatever. And whatever guidance. So, D4, roll 22.
All right. He'll kind of quietly pad into the room. You can see that this ceiling rises up about 60 feet in here. And there's a large crack that goes down. Looking through it, it's really rocky and dark, and there's a lot of webbing and stuff, so you can't really see very far down. You give me a perception check if you wanted to get a closer look at it. But looking around, you can see a huge, intricate webbing on the ceiling over your head. And there's strange, almost like little tunnels throughout it all that kind of go into the cracked earth in the ceiling. Babette, with that perception check, you kind of like peer like just a little bit over the edge. You can just make out the sound of splashing water, and you can also see the mosaic from where you guys entered in on the floor below. So this is just before you guys entered into the temple. You can see down through this to where you guys entered.
Okay.
So this exits directly over the main temple's entrance.
That's good to fucking know, actually.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Quick escape.
For Eliza's, like, she had that kind of tightrope kind of thing with her crossbow, right?
Yes. The rope
How many
caster.
shots could that? Yeah, how many shots could that do? One or two?
I mean, you can, as much as you've got rope for, you can just keep shooting rope and then keep staking it down.
Yeah, that's why. Like, how did we just gesture over there? Like,
It would take you a couple of minutes of, doing it. It's not like a quick thing.
yeah, no, it's better safer than trying to leap over and missing.
Also, where you look at Babette, you can see that there's a ledge on the other side that kind of wraps down. And looking at the wall and everything where you're at, you figure that that hallway from the spider room, if you followed it down south, exits out over here. So you wouldn't have to jump at all.
But then we'd have to go through Undead Town.
No. In the
There's
spider
a-
room.
There's
This
another.
one.
Y'all didn't
Yeah.
check the
Oh.
whole bottom half
Yeah.
of that room.
Yeah, this one.
Okay. Yeah, Babette. I assume thieves can't. Gotta reload 1 second. Thieves can't like a symbol or some hand gestures that she could use to communicate with Eliza, right?
I mean, some of it, yeah.
Yeah. So she would just kind of simply say like, back there, down, around, no jumping, to Eliza.
I do a
Zelga's just like, you melting?
melting.
They melt?
Okay, so I'm going back through the creepy death room.
No, no.
No,
Okay.
no, the spider room.
Oh,
Backtrack
Spider
to where we
Man
were
down.
waiting and let us know.
Mhm.
We already moved the tokens down into
Righty
that room
here.
when you're around now.
You see, like, as it kind of tees off, you can see another door at the end, which, having seen it from the other side, you know exactly where it's about to lead out to.
Yeah, and I am holding my cantrip.
Give me some of that guidance.
Oh yeah.
So I
Fine,
get,
Investigation
I'll-
check.
yeah, we want that first.
Yeah, give you that good back rub.
Yeah, I'll do that, and then afterwards I'll
Do over about
Eliza,
that.
give me an investigation advantage with like 2d4 guidance.
These checks are getting absurd. I love it.
Well, it's a high level.
Right. Level 8.
Also, this is like her thing.
Looking it over, nope, no traps. Definitely is locked though.
Same dealio.
Same deal with you. Guidance.
31.
Two
Oh,
rogues.
yes.
Two rogues.
Click. Opens. You see as it swings open once more, left and right entrance.
Can you open the door for us?
Yep.
Let us stealth. Far side of the room.
I'm holding that spell just in case.
Oof.
Give Eliza that good back
Okay.
rub of stealth. If she's stealthing.
Oh, did Hanu give me guidance?
I smacked somebody. I don't know who.
You already rolled without it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eliza, stealth.
I guess I'll take it then for stealth.
am I adding 2d4?
Yeah, because you have your human influence and you got a guidance.
Am I rolling with advantage?
Nope.
No.
Nobody's helping you,
No.
so.
All right.
Well,
You can see where it kind of
Oh.
branches off down. Another like large gap, very thin sort of webbing throughout here. You can hear the sound of small spiders, but you don't see anything. You can see what looks to be like a spill of some sort of toxic green glow coming off from the corner on the south, and another door. And then you can see the path leading up around like a narrow ledge, and another door.
And where is this?
You see the ones to the south and another one to the north.
Oh, okay.
forgot you don't have dark vision.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
I've
Shit, I
been
can't.
doing. Funnily
Yeah.
enough, I've been doing just fine.
I
Oh.
just
Which I
cast.
would imagine everybody else who's seen Zarman in
Yeah.
the dark before would
Yeah.
know that he's a lot more clumsy because he can't see fucking shit, but he's doing just fine in here.
Alright, I would have recasted light on your pendant for you, Babette.
Oh yeah.
So you can have a little torch.
Would I be able to adjust my token to give me that light?
I mean, you're stealthing though, so
Yeah, that's
why.
true.
I
I'm
mean,
stealthing.
you
Yeah.
But I
wouldn't
can
want
put it-
anyway.
I can put it away.
I mean, the reason why Zell probably rolled the highest is because he could see where he's going.
Oh my, stuck in a wall.
It's okay. Go pretty much go up.
There
yeah,
we go.
Yeah, yeah. It's a little weird. It gets a little stuck on the
Okay.
things.
I am holding my spell.
You're gonna do 2. Yeah, there you go.
Check that.
Which
puppy
I'd
for
imagine
traps.
we're at least like 20 feet behind him, so.
Looking at this one,
Yes, please.
it appears to be unlocked.
And trapped.
Nope, partially ajar.
Ah, okay, that's comforting. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
You can give me an investigation check if you want to be extra certain about it.
I'll smack somebody. I don't know who.
I can't do anything until Foundry reloads again.
It'll be Eliza.
And it's Eliza, anyways.
I'm also loading.
Yeah, it's in
I
the
think
swamp.
we're on the same reload schedule.
Yeah, Foundries.
It's updated.
It's working really hard. We appreciate you, Foundry.
Yeah, a lot of people are using
Rather
it
have
now.
updates than a garbage system.
No, exactly. And it's also a lot of people are starting to use it now, so the servers are being a little bloated right now.
Okay, wait, what am I?
Investigation with advantage.
Add an 2d4.
Oh, I forgot to add 2d4. Hold on. Should I roll again?
No, just
No,
add
just-
2d4.
Does that 2d4? Yeah. Let's go and see. Nice. 32.
Looking at it, you can tell that it was moved recently and opened recently. You think that this might have been the path that Sunera took through.
That's promising.
I think she went this way.
Open door, please.
Stoop.
Yay. A stealth in? Too late.
My bad.
I feel like I'm
I already said I do everything stealthy.
And I'll take a guidance.
Oh, should I roll stealth again?
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Like, oh, Sunera must be through here. And you're like,
wait.
there's a lead. Let me follow the lead. And you just walk right in. And, Babette, you come in, like, right behind her. Much quieter. And as you each, like, enter into the room, you hear... And you look up, and you see, on the ceiling...
A big old spider.
It's about
Oh boy.
3
Gross.
big old spiders, actually.
okay.
Babette says, spiders!
Yeah.
And I need y'all to roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Toggle.
It's like awkward for like I'm gonna hold my cantrip, but then I'll like shit. I have to concentrate on doing that. So no, juggling. She wouldn't have done it quick enough.
Where were you, Eliza, when you went into the room? Like, did you just like book it into the room, or just take a step?
No, I just walked. I stepped in.
So then you'd be one ahead.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
I
there.
think it's moving me back or something.
I keep moving you back because that's where you guys were when combat started.
Oh my bad.
Just trying to fight the system's fighting back.
It won't let me click on initiative.
You have to right click on your token and click toggle. No, it's already in there. If you click on the top right, there's the combat tracker tab, and then you'll see your name in the list.
What has been with my garbage initiative the past couple sessions?
It's currently right underneath Cac's Aberrant Spirit. There you go. Go. And let me
I'll take
delete
some
the
notes
aberrant
together.
spirit.
Oh no, so James, can you change my because for some reason I didn't forget to update it. Can you change the 19 to 17? That was the first roll.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Modify 17.
Hmm?
There we go.
Well, 2 out of 17.
I literally get a +7 to my initiative.
You're 3.
Ugh.
It feels bad.
All right, guys.
So I mentioned I have a 0 to my initiative.
It was probably because you were trying to stop Eliza, and then you're just like, spiders? Fuck. Not again.
I rolled a 3.
You had bad experiences with spiders earlier. It's
Mhm.
probably hesitance. This is a good reason.
And it's gonna hold its action. All right.
Oh no.
You see as immediately one of them pounces down onto the floor, and it didn't notice you at first, right? But it heard like the sounds of a couple of footsteps coming through the hallways, it seems, and it kind of draws into like this steps here. It draws up in front of you, and it is going to.
Where did Eliza go?
Yeah, where is Eliza? God dang it, Eliza, you're supposed to be the one right here.
She stealthed so
Get-
hard.
There you go.
That was that's
Hanu.
so hard.
Oh my god, you guys are all on top of each other. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hanu, yeah, you're on top of Eliza.
What? What?
Not anymore.
Not
No.
anymore. Stop.
More.
There goes the crash.
Oh, alright. And as it draws up, its legs kind of hit into the sides of the hall right there, and it's blocking the entire passageway. And you see as this netting of very quickly forming web suddenly shoots out towards you, Eliza. And I need you... no, nothing yet, actually. Let me make the attack.
Whoa. Oh, this is like updated. That was weird.
And, ooh, barely a hit, but a hit. And you see as suddenly Eliza, just taking one step into the room, this thing... And suddenly you feel the webbing wrap around you, and your arms are cinched around your tight, and you are currently restrained. And that is going to end its turn.
Ooh.
But it
She's back.
kind of
I was
skips
like,
right
what's going
here.
on?
I'm trying to understand.
Stop moving.
This one's going to move up.
I'm not moving.
That's just Hanu again.
Why? There you go.
Every time I move, no. Why?
Stop moving.
I'm just gonna go right here. Oh wow. She zoomed.
Okay.
She's moving awfully quick for a restrained person.
Just running small laps back and forth.
What the heck?
You can-
How do you do this?
I promise it's not me.
And you see suddenly another one, just kind of almost like coming in and pushing the other one away, almost jumps in, and but it's like it's too hungry for you. You see, it's like these mandibles sort of pinch in front of Eliza's face, and then it shambles back a step, and that is the end of its turn.
Eliza's restrained, it would have had advantage.
Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you for that. Actually, let me.
Yeah, thanks.
Welcome.
I was waiting for.
Yeah. That's the whole point of the restrained. Yeah.
Eliza's
I didn't
like,
hit it. And that's a hit. All right.
I mean, if I'm Judge Ruley to everybody, it has to be fair.
There we go. Oh my God. Why is it?
You can't keep her down. Can't pin this rogue. No.
Oh.
What is
Nothing on the keyboard.
Alright.
I'm the coolest.
You
the
take
heck?
7 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
The coolest.
Which you
no.
failed.
So cool.
And so you take 6 points of poison damage. There you go. And that will end its turn. Now, Zale, you are up.
As action, I'm gonna activate the haste, but I'm not gonna use local dice field. So I'm just gonna activate it regularly. So everybody within 15 feet of me is hasted at the moment, including you, Babette.
Yay.
And I am, as my haste action, gonna shoot this spider right here that I see
Alright.
with my gauntlet.
Okay, cool. It's a
Got
little
the
hard.
one
You see
restraining
2 people in
Eliza.
front of you and stuff, so you realize this is a bit of a difficult shot, but you go to take it. Give me an attack roll.
26.
Alright, yeah, that hits. Yeah, that still hits. 10 damage. Doosh! You see it's like this arcane energy, like, first small, right? Goes right between Babette and Eliza, and then it almost kind of curls out and it hits the side of one of its limbs and it blows off 2 of its whole legs in this blast. Alright.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. And that brings us to Zarman.
Yeah, refreshing. Out of all the times to break.
Just updates. Yeah, I mean, it was broke right before my turn, so I was like, thank God I was able to go back
Yeah.
in there.
That would be. Which the spot where Eliza's standing on the map right now isn't where she is, right?
No,
No,
it's
she's
not.
right over
She's
here.
right over here.
That's where I would be.
Yep. Hanu is where Eliza is, and Eliza is
Okay.
here.
And Babette's also in that spot.
Yep.
Jesus, I
All
can't remember
difficult.
it.
Yep.
Yep.
Just for me to peek to see the map.
You guys remember,
If
you
there
have,
is space,
you
yeah,
have 60
I was
seconds.
Yeah.
Because you're all hasted.
Yeah, because I was mainly trying to see if there's a space in front of Eliza, which looks like there is, right?
Mm-hmm. There
Unless the
is.
spider's in it.
No, it took a step back.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Yep, there's a space right there.
Going right in there. Any held actions proc or no?
Nope.
Okay. Now that I'm here, thank you, haste. Otherwise, that would have been 40 feet of movement.
And you're still within range, so you still get the +2 AC.
Yep. With my action, I'm just gonna start swinging.
Whack.
Take the attack action.
The attaction.
Alright. The attack.
Against the one north of me. I'll
Okay.
target. We 16 to hit.
That's a hit.
I think it's configured properly. It is cool. 8 piercing, 4 fire. Swing again.
Oof.
19 to hit. For
2 quick cleaves through it. Just one smashes like up, and then the other one comes right back down, and the whole thing just bug guts. This thing is obliterated.
Yep. And
there
in
we go.
hasted action, 1 more weapon attack against the other one.
Is he near death or dead?
That one's gone. No, this
Oh, okay.
guy.
And now you're taking that
The
one.
hasted action to attack that one.
Okay, and as soon as you go in to swing, you see as above you that like this tearing of reality, almost like a cocoon, rips out, and you see as a phase spider right over your head.
So
takes
is a
bite
phase
out of you.
spider in a mech suit?
Hmm?
Or are these different spiders?
No, this
No,
Okay.
it's the face spider again.
Fae. This Fae-like creature, like
Yeah.
Phase.
I think-
Phase.
phase. Dimensional spiders. They're
Mm.
cool.
Zarman's
And-
AC is currently 20. Debating
2.
reaction.
Don't you have
Alright.
chill out?
Nope, doesn't hit.
Cuckoo. 20 AC. Cuckoo.
And
So it missed.
you hit. You hit.
Oh, okay.
But misses by.
And then 14 damage on that one.
All right.
Nice. Nice.
And so where is
Charmin
the
comes
phase
like,
spider?
like striding through, and as soon as he like steps up in front of you, it's just, and then it's smack off to the side, and he's splattered one to the left, and then another one kind of comes down and tries to like take a bite out of him from above, but he's already kind of leaning into this swing with his war pick, and it cleaves and crushes through two of its legs in the front, and it's kind of just like hobbling, trying to keep itself up now.
Yep. Zarman will use his bonus action and cast Sanctuary on Eliza and say, "Get out of there." There you go.
I assume she's still restrained because
And
spider
then
webs?
you see she is still restrained until it gets to her turn, and then she can make a strength check to try and
I mean,
break
she
out
can
of it.
try to get herself out. So
Yeah.
if you want to use your action to help her, you can, or you can slip into Zarman's spot, try to stab the bitch, and go
Yes,
back.
you could hold your action to try and help remove her from it.
You have 2 actions too, because hey.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
So I could do an attack and then hold to help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The issue is that face spider is within Zale's range for haste, I believe.
Oh, and you see, as soon as it went to try to take a bite out of you, gone again.
Yeah, it's gonna be blinking.
Bonus action, so it's gone once more.
Dang.
You
It gets
see,
an
it
entire
almost
turn
forms
in my
this
turn.
web.
Rude.
Yeah.
Dang, gets an entire turn in my turn. So yeah, I use Sanctuary on Eliza, and then that should be my turn.
Like, I think I remember you saying something was holding its action, so that might have been it.
Right. I mean, you don't get a full turn when you hold one action.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. It wasn't on its turn yet. There we go. Sorry, my
Yeah, it
bad.
was on my turn. Yep. So it
Alright.
should still be there.
Yeah, it's still there.
Then Eliza got Sanctuaried on his turn.
Okay. I believe I'm gonna. So I can cast spell 2 cantrips because of the hasted thing, right?
No,
No,
it-
you
No.
cannot cast a
One?
spell.
You can
So
cast
I
a
can-
cantrip, you can cast a spell, and then you can do a weapon attack, disengage, dash, or
Rogue shit.
Okay.
basically rogue
Alright.
shit, or hide.
Okay. So, and I see that, and I see a something hanging in the air, right? The face spider.
No, it's up in the room. Like it goes
Yeah,
up,
it's
and then there's a
inside the room.
ceiling. So unless you go in and look back, you're not gonna
Okay.
see it on the wall.
How high is this ceiling?
You can't tell from here. You're in the other
Okay.
room.
I will cast. Sorry, Toll the Dead on this one.
Okay.
So wisdom saving throw.
Mhm.
16.
Oh, still doesn't make
Okay.
it, but.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
my divine strike.
Nice. And as it's kind of trying to clamber up on its leg, on like the 2 front legs just got smashed. It's just like overkill. It's already like you see its whole body just wither away underneath its legs as it's trying to hold itself up with the other ones. They just break underneath it and it falls down dead.
Okay. So.
You made the fucker implode.
Oh no. So I will step ahead.
You
Yeah.
can move north of Zarman Tile.
Yeah. And I do see. Okay, so I'm gonna
Bodies still count as difficult terrain, by the way. They don't
Yeah.
suddenly disappear. So
Yeah, she'll stand between the legs. But so how high is that face spider?
Looking up from there, it is just over Zarman's head, so about 10 feet up.
I'm gonna take my trident and I'm gonna throw it.
Okay. Give me a strength. It's with strength when you throw.
Yeah. So, yeah, so it'll just be a regular attack, right? Eh.
10 to hit.
Nope. Go and try to throw it, and it just clatters off the wall, and it is now laying. Give me just a second. The D4. There it is. All right. It fell here.
Okay.
So right behind you. You tried to throw it up, and it clattered, and you kind of ducked as it almost like swung back and hit you, and it lands behind you, about just on the other side of this thing's body.
Okay. All right, and that will be it.
All right. Babette.
Actually,
Oh.
I will just, since I still have more movement, I'll just move awkwardly over to that trident. Like,
Alright.
but also be like looking at this one and be like, yeah, come at me, bro. Come on.
So is Eliza still in this spot,
Yes.
or was she when the spider moved back? She was pulled a bit.
No.
Okay. So then,
Otherwise I wouldn't be where I was.
yeah, that's true.
As soon as you, by the way, see that thing from above, like just as the one in front of you breaks underneath its legs, you see this thing let out and then its whole body literally just evaporates. And as it makes that scream, I need you guys, everybody but Cac needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Everybody except Zale can add +3 to the wisdom save. Or
Yay.
of protection.
Alright. Okay. Ooh, god damn.
No.
I'm going to
me.
use my channel divinity to
Jeez.
give you a reroll.
Sorry, you have a plus freaking 8 to that.
Yeah,
And I
I-
did better.
I'm keeping my eye on Zarman right now. I'm like, Zarman, no.
God.
Okay.
So the channel divinity, let me do 16.
Alright. You're all good. You feel like momentarily kind of like dizzy, and then for a second, you swear you're seeing double of like everything. And then it kind of like focuses back in, and you're fine.
There this guy is.
And
right
it's
there.
dead, by the way. It evaporated from existence. As soon as this one died, it let out the shrill shrieking sound, and then just immediately evaporated. And it didn't look the same as it did when you saw it disappear before.
Did it poof into dust all over me?
Nope. Nothing. No sign of it left.
So this is the phase spider that
Yep.
hit exploded. Okay.
Please.
Yeah, you got one over there.
Do we do bonus action aim in this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And if I was to get in front of Zarman, I wouldn't be able to help Eliza out, would I?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it depends on how DM wants to rule help.
Yeah.
Because, normally you can
No.
just use the help and then move, but, it wouldn't make sense in my mind anyway.
No.
Oh, I can't move if I
Yeah.
want to aim.
Right, you can't even aim.
I'm just gonna hold my action. Oh, I'm gonna move out of the way to here.
Okay. So, like, right there, in the corner on the
Yeah,
thing's
where
body?
Hanu was.
Gotcha.
And then I'm gonna hold my action to help Eliza out on her turn.
Okay.
You can shoot still. Because haste
I
is
mean, it
separate
would be
action.
it would be disadvantaged though.
Still damage.
Yeah, I guess that's
If it
true.
does hit, it's fine.
Yeah,
believe
I
in
would shoot. Yeah, I forgot about the haste thing.
And you try to let off, like, a quick shot off to the side as you're, like, trying to maneuver, getting around to try and tear away this, this cocoon of webbing that's formed itself around her.
That'll be a
And
12. because it's not proficient for some reason. Or sorry, 13.
Why does it do that?
It doesn't hit.
Yeah, even with a 13.
Yep. Nope.
Cool.
Okay. Then that brings us to Eliza. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Eliza is not very strong.
Yeah, for some reason when you click on it, you just go left. Is there anything on your keyboard?
All right.
All right.
Yeah. And you give it to me with advantage. Sorry, because she's helping you.
No,
So
she's
just
fine.
roll one more time.
With advantage?
No, just roll
Yeah,
plain.
just
this
roll one
time.
more time.
Yeah.
All right. Yep, 16. That was fine. I just wanted to see if you did it awesomely somehow. Had a high roll. But you managed to like tear it off, and like you still feel that gross feeling, like there's little pieces of spiderweb clinging to you and stuff, but you're no longer restrained.
Yeah.
And
Was that her action to do that?
that was her action. You still have your hasted action, because you as
Yeah,
well
the
are
hasted
hasted.
action, bonus action.
Yep.
And now that you aren't restrained, you have movement again.
Yep.
Okay, what's a hasted action?
It's just
You can shoot or do rogue things with it normally.
Gotcha. I'm about to change my push to talk so that this doesn't keep happening, but I'm also reloading that.
Mhm.
Yep.
Control is my go-to for push to talk.
And because this is your turn, you could do any Dukin attack. You could do your bonus action, stifle fighting, and then shoot it.
Oh, if you look down at your bottom section, Eliza, you'll see that on that bar I set up your weapons. So there should be like a 1, 2, and 3 space on the little hot bar on the bottom of your screen. And
Sorry, can you say that again?
if you look at the bottom of your screen, there's like a bar there with a bunch of boxes, and I should have set them up so that they have your weapons and stuff on them now. So there should be a button there on the far right that lets you toggle sneak attack on and off. And then you have your crossbows to the left. And then you have like a couple of different types of bolts that you have available to you. They should be on there. It might be acting wonky, but I hope it's there.
Okay, so
I just need an insight check from you.
Twenty versus its deception.
Yeah.
Deceiving is the spider.
Let's see. Let's just roll it for shits and giggles.
Yeah, I feel like spiders aren't very charismatic.
Yeah. No.
I mean, have you seen that beautiful face?
Yep.
Okay,
So if you look down on, oh yeah, see, when you clicked on it, it said up on the chat log, Eliza Marvesi starts sneak attacking. Now every time you do damage, it'll automatically apply sneak attack to it. So if you click on the crossbow on your hotbar, at least I hope it's working.
Well,
Is there a crossbow? Not the bolt. There should be one that says vigilant or vigilance. There you go. Vigilus. There you go. Ooh.
No.
sad.
Nope. All right.
Rip.
Yeah, you're
Roll your sanctuary wears off.
feel a little gross and shaky still from it, and your bolt instead just cracks off of one of the stones, and nat 1 means that you can't recover it afterwards, but bolts are bolts. You can always buy more.
Yep.
And
You can spend your movement going out of the room if you'd really like.
Going anywhere, Eliza?
Oh, I am sorry. No, I'm good.
All right.
Man, that hallway. Hell yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's some bullshit, actually.
Across the ceiling, and it is going to from the top of the ceiling, which is 30 feet up, by the way. Sorry, 25 feet up. Wrong room. Web.
Bloody web.
You gotta be kidding.
Against
If
Zarman.
That would miss.
All right, and as since it didn't, it's going to continue holding its action, which is still holding its action. This one's fucking off.
I don't like where Chance's mouse is going, I'll be honest.
And Cac, you're up.
Alright, let's see what's going on over here. 10, 20, 25. Hello, big boy.
Yep, big boy.
Oh, there's only one big boy. Ah. Alright,
Oh,
big
shit.
boy.
Oh, shit.
Where did that one come from?
Whoops.
I don't like that.
I'm
Wrong
pretty sure he
button.
meant to have that be invincible.
Yes. I was trying to turn the corpse of the spider invisible, so it was less clutter on the screen there.
Alright. Cac is going to double cast Shocking Grasp. Because why not?
Soon as you wait. Nope, never mind. Carry on. I
do not like this.
I was missing where you were on the screen. I mistook Zarman for you.
Right behind Zarman. Alright, so first attacker 21.
That's it.
But
Okay.
you said it was 30 feet off the ground, wasn't it?
Oh, is it? 30 feet?
5.
It's 25.
Oh, 25.
feet off
Oh, okay. In that case,
yeah, so
scrap that.
he's
Let's
not-
just do
yeah.
Mind Sliver instead. Which I mean would still hit, but
Yeah, just saving throw.
instead, yeah, it'd be an intelligence saving throw.
Oof, man, these geniuses. Bad call, bro.
Okay.
Bad call.
I mean, it rolled decent. It's just modifier is so bad.
It did.
All right.
8 damage.
And it can only take an action or a reaction or a movement.
No, that's
No.
just it's next saving
It's a
throw.
D4 save.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
minus D4.
Gotcha.
And then my spirit will come around here. And not that far. There we go. And I guess my spirit will try and pew pew again.
From there, not able to hit an angle off of it. You'd have to go inside because it's up on the ceiling.
Oh.
The
Oh, it's up on the ceiling.
Yeah, the hallway ceiling's only 10 feet, and the other one's 25.
Yeah,
And
no.
hover above Cac.
I imagine you were able to
Hey.
peek your head in past Armin's shoulder and be able to shoot in from there. So
Maybe. Okay, yeah, so this is all, once you pass that doorway, this is all higher up.
yep, it goes 25
Like the
feet
ceiling
up.
higher up.
Yes.
Spirit will go there.
Okay.
And it will actually no, yeah, I'll try and pew pew it.
All right. Oof. Oof.
Pew pew.
Such low rolls though,
Oof.
but still.
All right. You see like several of its legs kind of going off, and it's literally just clinging to the webbing at the top of the ceiling now. And that leaves it with not shit. It's badly injured. Oof.
And 19.
Yep, that's a hit.
And a pew pew.
Nothing but 2s.
Oh, all right.
I mean,
that does
two's a
it.
bad number.
You see, it's like one, and one of its like half of its limbs fall off, and it tries to cling up with the other words, and it's dangling off from the spider web, and then the other thing just cleaves spider web and other limbs right off, and it just falls down onto its back, and with that, the room grows quiet.
Zarman will hold his action to swing at anything as he moves further into the room.
Yeah, I take the dodge action.
Give me perception checks.
Everyone,
I tried
or-
Those that enter into that are in the bigger room can give me a perception check.
So just to point out, because the reason why it came back, so Chance, I can't access my sheet. Am I still in game right now? Am I like?
Yes.
No.
No, you are not on the players
Yeah, I
list.
don't see you.
Oh,
Well,
Oh,
I see him
it's
on
for me.
mine. Yeah.
yeah, it's
I mean,
not. I am out of it, and I can't log into it now.
fuck.
Right. Everyone
Yeah.
might need
So
to
just
just
hit
refresh, I
refresh.
guess.
Yeah.
No, I've refreshed it a bunch.
No,
of
I
times.
meant like everybody hit refresh.
Everybody
Yeah.
else.
Like, if other
Everybody.
people are logging you as somewhere else, then the thing might register you as being different because more than one person sees you as being not there.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I don't see him there.
Yeah, you're not there.
And it says it's not letting you log back in.
With that
Yeah,
nat
it's-
20 perception, you see the webbing that leads up into the corners kind of like twitching just a little bit, right? Has slight vibrations through it, and you see as it kind of recedes up into these little webby holes in the top corner. Whatever else was in this room, it looks like it was going away. But you can't see anything, and you look around, you don't see any threats. But you do get the distinct feeling that something just crawled up and out of this room.
There's more hard to see what's. Careful, they were leaving.
Can I check to
Called
see-
away or afraid? I'm gonna declutter this doorway.
Yeah. Move out to the center.
Yeah. What's going on with this?
I think I see stairs south. And Zarman points like really far south.
And you do.
And this door is unlocked, I assume, because
Yep,
we
you
can
see it open. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, group together.
Eliza.
Yeah. What's up?
Next time we go through a door, we should be a little more stealthy.
Bruh, I tried.
Just say it.
She just rolls her eyes at you.
Are we going through?
Same tactic.
Because the rogues versus has gone so well. Let's be quiet.
Did we see anything through the door?
Looking through, just whatever you see.
How old do these bodies look? Are they recent or are they just ancient?
Give me medicine.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't end the encounter. I hear the ticking of the timer.
Yeah, so I'm like,
It's making me anxious.
oh
mean,
my
I'm-
god, no.
Give me a
just letting
medicine
you
check.
Yeah,
Honestly,
sorry,
I
I
can
had
shoot
to
anything.
look for my thing. 14.
Yeah.
Looking them
rapier
over,
is out.
you see more like kind of like an elven and dwarvish structures to these bodies. They seem to have died quite a long time ago, but not like as old as this building.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay.
Precursives?
Yeah, I think so. Just
Interesting.
keep your eye on the ceilings. Make sure nothing sneaks up.
And with that, guys, we'll take a break, and we'll come
Ah,
back. 30-minute mark.
Oh boy.
Also, on backend chance, it was just really fucking weird how it was happening.
Yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
we all probably just needed to refresh so that it like was logging us all the same place rather than like multiple of us having
Yeah,
a
that's what
token in a different area.
that's what I was guessing. Is just like it was like saying I was like
I'm switching
someone else was
devices
logged in,
so I can
so weird.
Yep.
smoke a
I've
cigarette.
had that happen
I will
before,
BRB.
where I'm like, oh gosh, I can't even
And
log
we'll
in.
be right back.
Yeah, it was
So, you see before you a staircase. Old bodies of what appear to be dwarves and elves, caught up in the webbing of the room you're in. Carcasses of some recently slain giant spiders. What are you doing?
See it forward.
Lead
Team
the
go.
way, friends.
Sneaky sneak.
Before we
Quick
leave,
reload.
I'll take a quick glance up at the ceiling from here to see if there's anything interesting, and then just dip.
Yeah, keep an eye out.
Well, looking in here, give me a religion check.
Oh,
You see more of the kind of goblin scripting with some of the bits of celestial boxed within it.
okay, yeah. It's probably a pretty quick dip I'm trying to do, so this is like
Looking
scanning
at
I
it,
got 11.
you see the same name spelled out inside of this. And you see a word that you're not familiar with. But yeah, it looks like another like unfamiliar word. It's spelled out in Celestial in the boxes.
Okay.
So half of the room says his name, and then the other half spells out a word. And I will spell it for you in chat.
Okay, yeah. Ooh. Ashuk.
Ashwagandha.
Oh gosh, that sounds so freaking familiar. Something from
And
Iraq, I feel like.
then you see your allies moving on ahead of you, and
For Papa to lead the way.
Eliza and Babette stealth in.
all right, I will drag your characters onto this thing. Activate.
And sounds good stealth.
Ooh!
Oh.
Am I getting guidance on this stealth check?
My
I always
arms.
assume you're getting a shoulder rub.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Always assume.
Oh,
How you doing?
Five.
Where's my token?
oh, I rolled a 3, but then max on guidance.
Saved
You
from
really
it.
needed that shoulder rub.
Yeah.
A little stressed out, you know, just tense.
All right.
So,
No, Liza. For stealth.
Yes. Let me. Your
you're just
sheet.
like, Liza, we should be stealthy. She's like, okay.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
She would have had 2d4 on that.
Oh,
It's
it's
a 1.
still a nat 1.
It's still that one.
Fuck!
Yeah.
What is going on? Eliza today is just like super out of it.
Yeah.
Like she's
I mean,
high.
it could be
You're
funny
really
if
not
she rolled
feeling-
ones on those 2d4 though.
You're just
Or if she rolls
Really?
double 4.
like Babette. I mean, Babette wasn't quite that bad, but
13. Oh my no. Why
You
is
both
it
got
13?
a lucky number, and it's probably
Yeah.
not higher than whatever's the fuck's in here, because I kind of see you half of a mummy over there.
I know.
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
stairs are we coming from, by the way, Chance?
You came from the ones down here.
Okay, so you guys would have been here while the stealthy party.
I don't see Honu or Kak on the board.
Oh,
I see Kak and Hanu.
Oh,
I see.
let me
Refresh.
refresh.
Yeah, so
It's only, yeah, because it's
Refresh
only
as
me.
well.
Because it was only me and Chance who were viewing that floor for some reason. Weirdly.
probably just hear Elias and Babette being very unstealthy. I'm like, I should
Yeah.
probably channel divinity one of a mummy.
I like that our name thing is kind of spells gamers. At least that's what I say every time I see it. As you enter down here, you can see along the walls what appear to be like upright sarcophagi, like embedded in the walls. they have around them, you can tell that the stone that's making these is not of the same make as the rest of this. Where the rest of it kind of looks like it's crumbled and fallen apart, these do not. Very well made, reinforced with some sort of metal. And you can see that in contrast to the goblin language you've seen, you see cast within the lids of each of these things a kind of like an Ankh symbol, but in the middle of it is Elvish. But who speaks Elvish in the group?
I do.
I do.
I do.
Okay.
So 3 of us.
I speak Avalian Elvish.
And looking at it, it's like a classical form of like old Elvish, but pretty easy to read. What many would call standard Elvish. And looking at it, their names, and you also see around each of them the word Ashruk Madna, which, reading it here with the symbols in Elvish, you know means it means blood sand, or one who walks amongst bloody sands, or blood sander, something like that.
Does that ring any familiar stories? I
You
might
can
have...
give me a history check. Anybody that's
I was
proficient
gonna-
with history.
I'm proficient with Avalian history.
No, not in this case.
20?
Damn it.
And it sounds unfamiliar to you, even though
Yeah.
it's written in Elvish and you can read it. You don't know what this word is.
I
What's
go
your
through
trying?
my mental things of.
You've heard of
grad.
these. Ashruk Madna are kind of like boogeyman stories. It's a word for sometimes it's what they call tieflings. You know this, but they use it derogatorily when they're calling tieflings this. They usually just say Ashruk, but it is also, historically a term used for a particular sect of assassins that very, very religiously guard ancient goblin ruins in Urat. They kill
that.
anybody that takes anything out of the ruins.
Okay, Hunter clears her throat and says that out loud. It's like, and so we probably should definitely keep an eye out, because I'm pretty sure these are the mummies of assassins. Gives you 2 thumbs up. Extremely awkward.
I don't
Tell
like
us,
the
don't.
derogatory name for tieflings, but
Well, didn't the shadowy guy say that they could just see the living even if you're invisible? I don't think stealthing will be too much use here.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I'm just saying they might be very trickier. They're not your regular mummies. These ones have a passion within their undead.
Then we should
blood.
probably be tapping some coffins, even though there might be mummies in it, because one might have Sunera.
I'm pretty
I was-
sure. I think they might be flooding around Sunera, if anything.
Give me
Maybe.
perception
Oh.
checks.
Yeah. Perception.
19.
Sarmin.
Fucking trips.
Babette and Hanu, during this conversation, you can hear the sounds of the undead, which all of y'all can hear kind of shuffling in the other room, the slight. But in that, you hear a very rhythmic kind of something banging on something.
Like potentially a coffin that somebody might be hiding in.
Yes.
I mean, it's a loud banger.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
we got the assumption.
Okay.
I'm gonna do haste again for everybody. So
Oh, yeah,
every-
when the haste ended that last time, because it's still only. that you would've
I
been
know.
able to all that.
Do,
I'm
would
doing
I,
it again.
Would
I'm
I
just
know
acting again.
any tricks that mummies would have up their sleeves that we could watch out for? Be like,
Does anybody know information about his
Yeah, like
weaknesses.
what I
You
can I poke at Gran and ask her like, hey, Gran?
You can give me a Arcana check.
Okay.
I mean, speaking
So
of
much
mischief,
24s.
I'm gonna
7. Gran tells me you'll figure it out on your own.
Collected it.
Yeah. Uncertain.
and I will use my
Thanks,
social
Gran.
rights before a fight because I didn't use it last time. Forgot about it. So I'm
Cac,
gonna
you can give me an Arcana check.
Honey looks very dejected. Like,
Oh boy.
great. Gran's making me learn things on my own. I
I
don't
thought
like
that
this.
die 4 was Cac's Arcana check.
Yeah, so did I.
Oh,
damn,
shit.
and
Still
that
better than
one.
mine.
And,
I don't understand undead. That's not my field of expertise.
but not even knowing anything about undead, you know. Yes, well, corpses decompose and get dry, so they're probably easy to catch on fire.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Bring the
and,
bodies.
and you see like Zell's like he kind of does like blood thing, and then his hand like goes on fire over the gauntlet.
Hanu sadly takes out a torch and lights it.
I got light.
I know, she's
Lifts
just
his
like
hand
a-
on fire. He's just
No.
see, I got a torch.
She's still like, oh gosh.
Alright, let's go
Yeah,
in, guys.
Zarman will,
I'm
unless
gonna
somebody
run
wants
in
to make
screaming.
unless somebody wants to check for traps, because Sunera flew here.
Check for trash real quick. I mean, we gotta go quick.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be a fast pace, so it would be hard to see any when we're moving
Yeah.
quickly.
So Zarman lead. Mr.
Fuck it.
Paladin.
Leroy.
Alright, roll initiative.
And you all have advantage. Yay.
Basically.
Alright.
And for the do advantage, just go to the special trace real quick and click it on. Makes it a lot easier.
There's no active encounter.
Oh, there. Does that mean I could say I hold the spell?
Alright.
Yeah, I'm ready to attack anything nearby, but that's we'll see.
So how far
could-
or how
Lib-
close can we get before it starts?
Lib is going to give Zarman inspiration. Alright.
So how close do we get before the mummies start turning on us? Where is this as close we get?
Right there, right at the
Okay.
threshold. And you see as one of them, it's just as you kind of like enter in, you can see them banging on this one particular sarcophagus. And they're all kind of like reaching past each other to do it. One of them at the back, they can only really get like a barely like it's like hardly even like hitting it with just a weak hand, right? It's not doing anything, but still it's trying. And then all of a sudden, its head kind of twists sideways and looks right at you. And I need everybody to roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Track this up.
Right.
And with the
Oh my
advantage.
god.
Oh shit, yeah, that is a thing. Okay.
With advantage. Wait, roll again, puppet. You have advantage.
Good, thank God.
I need to roll again as well.
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
for some reason not clicking been. Yeah. Let me
Oh,
roll
God.
again.
Alright. Damn it.
Yeah, for some
How?
reason.
It
Yeah.
won't let me roll again.
And just
Yeah, I rolled
pick a
a I'll
D20.
settle with that anyway.
Yeah, click a D20 then.
That's a 17 for Cat.
I don't know how to roll it twice for initiative. Oh no.
It,
Just roll a D20 and
just put a
Okay.
D20 because
Yeah.
it messed
Still
up.
not-
Yeah, 16 still for me.
Yeah, 17.
Also, there's a lot of roboting going
24
on
for
here.
Babette.
I got
Better
God, so
than
many mummies.
13.
Alright.
Alright, so who got what?
So Zel's
Zarman got
fine.
a 16.
Zarman got a 16. Alright.
Yep.
Zale, what did you get?
17.
Alright.
It's
And
good.
Cac?
17.
Alright.
And Babette actually got a 24.
Alright. And then
I
I will
got-
roll for Eliza here in just a second.
Yeah.
And
Advantage.
modify.
And I got a
24.
13.
Yeah, because there's a special thing in special traits that lets you do abandon it.
I clicked it, I just didn't apply it.
Yeah, I didn't do the update too. I messed up.
And Eliza, toggle. Oh, whoops! I did it too.
Drilling at.
2
D20
rows
plus
at the
3.
top for
Weird.
1.
Ace, baby. That's why I love it. 21.
21.
But
All right.
you know what?
So, top of the initiative. Babette.
Okay, so I'm hasted.
Yep.
Mhm.
There's no way to get sneak on any of these guys,
Oh, on it.
I
which
mean,
is unfortunate.
I could just toss you my torch. Oh, so you could just toss.
Toss the torch in the pile. I'll take a torch. If you hand me a torch, I'll go chuck it in there.
I'll just with my free action, I toss it to you.
Okay. What would the range on throwing a torch be?
It would be throwing an improvised weapon, so 2060. If you're trying to hit somebody directly with it. But it would also take your action to throw it.
Yeah.
She's got some haste.
So
Interact
it's
with
within
an object
15
that believes
feet
it is.
of
What's
Zale that I get the haste?
Yeah.
15 feet would be. Yeah. You basically you keep it for the end of your turn.
Yes.
But then it's gone.
Yeah.
Once you
Right,
have the
so if you start your turn within Zale's 15 feet, you have the haste for the round.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And if you keep it in there, you still have the haste. But once you leave the area, then you lose it.
So if I was to just stay right in here, then I'd keep. I mean, I'm just throwing a fucking torch, so I'm just
I
gonna.
mean, yeah, you can.
I mean, it depends on how far you're in there you want to throw the torch.
Yeah.
And you can aim, so then it's just a straight roll.
Yeah, but I can't move on that. Or does aim mean I can't move next round?
Aim
No.
means you can't move this round.
This round.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
you can move next round.
Yeah. So I'm
Then
just gonna run in here
Okay.
and yeah, chuck the torch at this guy.
All right.
I assume I am not proficient, so it's just a straight
Mhm.
dex check.
It's not
straight
dex, it's
strength.
strength.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the important thing is as long as the torch lands there, everybody can see in there.
Yeah.
But, you know,
This
if
is
you can
gonna
hit
be
one with
funny.
fire damage, it could be funny.
Yeah. Roll.
Yeah, so you just roll a strength check.
Do it.
12?
I mean, 12
Me
is
and
not
my
awful.
yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
With a -1 strength, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
12 to hit.
All right.
Yeah.
12 to hit. That's a hit, and it does
Woohoo!
1 fire
D4
damage.
Oh, wait, yeah, 1 fire damage.
Yep,
Hell yeah.
Which is 2 fire damage. You see as it.
Hey!
Oh, yeah!
And you
I'm
see.
hoping that it'll catch on fire.
It does not seem to have caught on fire, but you see that several of the mummies here, the wrappings on them are really nice. Like the white, you can tell that there's some sort of ornate stitching into each of them. And as you throw it, it catches onto it, and you can almost see light little bits of arcane smoke come off of it in this light blue haze. And it burns up across its arm. You can see its dead, decaying flesh underneath it. And
I
anything
assume
else?
there's no way for me to hide, right?
No.
Unless you leave the room.
Alright.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys are robot, and I'll jump out and jump back in. Okay.
I'm still gonna use the last little bit of my movement to just kind of get a little bit further away from
When
it.
you started off hasted, you would have 60 feet.
Yep.
Yeah, you have 40 feet of movement still left.
Shit.
Or you
Yep.
can run all the way back behind it
So-
if you'd like.
yeah,
Which, I mean,
I could.
probably.
But they're
Yeah, but there's
undead.
no sense in there's. Oh,
Yeah.
they can't hide. Yeah, but. No, I'm just gonna move a little bit because y'all are gonna start running into the room, and then I can start taking pot shots with sneak. So.
Unless they all just dive, pile you into wherever.
Yeah,
you
that's
can,
true.
but,
I don't
mean,
have
honestly,
enough. I don't
would
have
say-
that many hit points, but.
Right.
So
I mean,
yeah,
that's
I
where I'm
would-
like, just hide back here again. Wee.
Yeah,
you
and
lose.
then the doorway is free for all of y'all,
Okay.
except Zarman. Zarman's.
I'm already the hallway. Yar.
Anything else on your turn?
Fuck it, bonus action hide.
Tries to hide by the stairs. On the wrong side of the wall.
This is this. If I was gonna hide, I would have gone there.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
With advantage.
Oh
Doesn't
yeah, with
matter.
advantage. But I
Yeah,
still want to
with
see if I get a
advantage.
nat 20.
Would be funny.
Nope.
25.
All right. And
Liza.
Eliza, I can read chat, so if you feel like typing it or talking, either way works.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Mhm.
So
Okay,
cool.
I am going to send you a screenshot of this real quick. Which I
Okay.
should have already done. I wasn't here.
So you
Um,
do have sight within the room now, so.
Oh yeah, let me just move you up to where you have sight, and then I'll give a screenshot. That's more useful.
And also all the mummies would be lit up right now because the torch is
Yeah.
under them.
Yeah.
20 bright, 20 dim.
Yes, actually, I'll cancel. Grab this, buddy.
I feel like I should have like a something with just like either the like cantrip or something around that little tiny torch I can throw.
And then grab this. Okay. So, sending it to you in a message right now. You can see this room, small, about 20 feet across, or sorry, about like 80 feet across or something like that. It's about 25 feet high. The walls are lined with sarcophagus, and you can see where a torch has been thrown into the middle of a group of mummies that are banging on the lid of the sarcophagus in the wall. Babette kind of went in real quick and threw that torch in there, and then she just ducked back around. What you doing? Insightful fight in one of them?
Yeah, but do I have a way of setting like a crossbow bolt on fire and shooting it at them?
No, you don't have any of those at the moment. The only specialized crossbow bolts you brought with you at this time were some ones meant for disrupting spellcasters, but you don't have anything that
course.
catches on fire.
Okay. Well, I could still shoot one with a crossbow bolt.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
you can
yeah.
insightful one and then shoot it.
Yeah.
Then
I'll do
shoot
that.
it again.
I will. Damn.
Oh,
Hot
Wow.
take shit.
All right,
see what
give
that
me that
is.
in. Oh yeah, for Eliza. Let me get her sheet real quick.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Again.
What did I get?
Ooh.
Mitch.
Okay.
Oh, the mummy rolled a 19.
I need to read that thing again. Does it need a meet or beat?
Meat, I believe.
Okay, so
Shit.
But we may want to double check.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, I'm looking it up because I don't know if it's different. Exhaustive.
you discover opponent's attack. As a bonus action, you make a Wisdom Insight check against a creature that you can see that isn't incapacitated, contested by the target's Charisma Deception check. If you succeed, well, in order for a player to get success, they have to meet.
Meet the DC.
So,
Meet DC. So
it's, yeah,
it succeeds.
yeah, it's only in saving throws that it goes the other way.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Yeah, it's a DC based thing, so that's why.
All right, cool. Then you've got sneak attack, which.
If you land the shot, or two because you have haste.
Okay.
Yep.
Pew pew, and then pew pew.
Pew pew.
Pop pop.
I am pew pewing.
Yes.
Dude.
Yes.
Commence the pew.
Yep, 23. Definitely
Has been
convincing.
commenced.
Another
Oh,
23.
Nice.
baby.
Get that damage.
Hell
Oh.
yeah.
So
You
one
got-
with sneak attack, one with normal.
Yep, I don't have access to the sneak attack macro because I'm not on her thing at the
it
moment.
would
I
be,
can roll it for you if you want.
What?
46 on top of whatever she rolls for damage.
Okay.
27. No.
She
27
got
to hit, but a quick
27
shot.
for
Oh,
the
27
damage
damage.
roll.
Ooh,
Yes.
God damn. And then the
Jeez.
second one wouldn't have sneak attack. 'Cause sneak
Oh
attack
no
would
no
have-
no no no! It's already in there because she was already
Yeah,
proc
yeah.
for it. See, that's
Mhm.
incorporated. See, there's the 46.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
roll.
So she did 27 in total because she's
That
set
was-
to be on sneak attack at the moment. It wasn't turned off.
Mhm.
That was
27
damage?
sexy sneak
So
Yeah.
attack.
keep in mind, the next one we are taking off the 46 because I can't turn it off. Is the
Okay.
thing.
Yeah,
Damage.
so that first shot, Eliza did 27 points of damage. She kicking ass.
Liza's
Dope.
too strong.
And then this
Plus-
one is 10.
6.
Max damage on that
Yeah.
crossbow
Yeah.
bolt.
Mm-hmm.
So 10.
So 37 total.
Oof. All
Yep.
right.
Pew
Okay.
pew.
Get it, girl.
Pew pew pew.
I got us.
Oh,
Gang, gang.
damn. All right. That thing is looking hurt. You see as the couple of bolts go out and it just dislocates the bottom half of its jaw and it goes clattering across the stone floors. And was there anything else on her actions?
It's her bonus.
Oh yeah.
She does have movement if she wants to go around the corner in case they start throwing shit.
Yeah, can take cover.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So the phone right
Okay.
here, yeah.
Going to
Just doing
hit
that hide
the
shit.
final attack.
What's up?
She only gets 2. She's
Yeah,
a
she
rogue.
only. Yeah, she's
Oh,
a rogue,
yeah,
She doesn't have
okay.
extra attacks.
Yeah.
Got you. She only has the one hand crossbow.
Mhm.
Dual
Alright,
So yeah,
wield
she
hand
can move one
crossbow.
house forward, south and call it a day.
there we go. And then that brings us to Cac.
Oh!
Khaki boy.
Alright. Cac is going to. Scorching Ray.
Nice.
Pew pew.
Alright. He'll.
All on one or
He'll throw one at the injured one
Cat?
first, and then he'll throw 2 at the one next to it. But-
Alright.
The one at the back, sort of thing.
Cat.
So the first one.
Ooh.
Shit.
Does not hit.
That ain't gonna do it. And the other 2.
Whoopsie.
Hmm?
12 hit earlier. It
Yeah,
should
so
have rolled
14
the
should
same on
hit.
it, or
Yeah,
same
that's
on
a
it.
hit. I mean, he's shooting through another target, so it's a +2, but it still hits.
Oh yeah, cover. 5-5.
Rolling terribly with damage. But, that'll do.
One more shot.
You get one more shot.
Hey.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
9.
Haha.
So,
Surprisingly,
damn.
that 24
fire
damage
damage
hit.
total, so it's
18.
28.
Yeah, 28.
28 damage total to it since it's vulnerable.
Hell yeah. You see just whole portions of this cloth burning off from it, and like this bluish, silverish sheening smoke kind of burning away from it. Almost like the smoke that comes off after like really old photographs. And
Okay. So the spirit will then move up,
Pew pew.
and he will pew pew the closest one.
okay.
Big's your spirit.
Little beholder can, you know.
Yeah,
Small.
medium sized.
Oh,
Okay.
he's
Where
a
the
chonky boy.
hallway's 10 feet tall, so it's probably in the space above that.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's on my way.
Yeah. So 12 hits, you guys said?
Yep.
Excellent.
9 second.
This is
Alright.
terrible rolling.
Yeah.
Disappointed. And he'll try and finish this guy off.
Oof.
That hits.
Oh.
11 hit? Ooh.
Yeah. That's why 14 still hit earlier, because 13 wasn't,
Well,
There
when you
we
meet
go,
AC,
that's
you also
better.
hit.
12. Yeah, it's much better.
Alright.
You-
Alright, yeah. You see as, like, it reaches up towards its head, and it, like, grabs at it, and then it just kind of falls back and, like, crumbles down into dust. Anything else? No? Mummy's up. Oh, and it wasn't even the one that was killed. That's awesome.
How fast are these boys? We're about to find out.
We will see.
And it's its turn.
Not very.
Not very fast.
I mean, 5 isn't awful.
Firebolt on the one coming towards us. 14 will hit.
Move out of the
You do.
hallway.
And then 6 fire damage to the one in front of us. This one.
Alright.
And then haste action shoot it. Because I could do that. Ba-boom.
Matt and you used
Natural 20!
Matt, you did use your blood
Oh,
right
baby.
beforehand, right? I
Yep.
believe that's what you were trying to describe earlier.
My hand. Yep, it's
So
gonna be
another
fine.
D4 fire.
Yep.
Alright.
Ooh!
So a blast out of the gauntlet.
So a firebolt comes out, and then a freaking blast from the gauntlet at the same time. Just boom, boom! And that is 5 fire damage, and then the rest. So 5 fire damage on top of that.
Alright.
Yeah, so add 5 more points on the arcane gauntlet damage. So 24 from the gauntlet, and then 12 from the firebolt.
Alright.
36.
You see, like, just whole bits of his rib cage get blasted out through the other end, and you can see, like, the other zombie or the other mummies through his corpse as he's kind of shambling towards you.
Ugh.
And WZL's turn.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, that was weird.
There we go. Alright.
It's the one for the stacks. Jesus.
We're all crowding the doorway again.
The aberrant spirit you can walk through. Because
Yeah.
it's above
It's
us.
loading.
Yeah, it's above the ground.
But still, it is
Yeah.
still a tight fit right over here. So.
Oh, imagine a
And
fireball in
next
this
turn.
situation. Just
What
Boom.
is fireball?
I know. I just love this party because none of us have fireball, which is amazing.
I almost refuse to take it on almost any spellcaster.
You know what? I feel very strongly the same way. I'm like,
Well,
to
honestly,
me it takes
I
a very
like
particular person to use a fireball.
yeah, I like lightning ball actually. Honestly, if I'm
Zarman.
being-
Me too.
You're
Call
up.
lightning.
Zone.
or call lightning. Yeah, we
Go.
do like a druid, something like that. I like lightning. Lightning's cool.
Beautiful.
How do I want to do this?
Fire's just manic, which I like.
He phrases
Matt and I started my turn with Imzil's aura range, so I'm hasted.
Mm-hmm.
Step there.
Guys,
Swing
I'm
at
in
the
good.
ninja. 1.
That Magnum War Pig, fuck him up.
Which one you hit?
The one with my
Right
reach.
here.
I only
Gotcha.
have 10 feet up.
I'll just keep the marker on it.
It's 1, 2, 1.
That's a hit.
Max fire damage, so another 4 on top of that, 18 damage.
Alright.
Then attack action. 12 to hit.
That's a hit.
Another 3 points on top of that, so 12 total.
Alright.
How's it looking?
It is looking pretty rough, but still shambling forward. Give me 12.
god. Oh, no.
Oof.
And this one, you try to go hit it again, but you're just like trying to go for the same place again, but you literally just get hit into nothing. You already broke the bones and the brittle flesh out of the way, and you just hit into like a dead hole, and it just like no extra damage.
Yum.
All right. Anything else?
I will use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Get the AC to 22.
Yep. Since I'm ending my turn out of your 15-foot range, I'm out. So it's still only 20 once I end my
Oh.
turn.
That's true.
So I believe. End. On his
Okay.
turn.
Just gonna suspiciously glance at this one. Just gonna cast Sacred Flame. Very very hesitantly, but so it needs to make a dex saving throw.
All right.
These things like your dex saved down.
No, but I want to make sure something to rule out something.
Wow, it made it.
Oof.
Dex.
So about
Okay.
you trying to trick something, it didn't quite work.
Oh, okay. How far away am I?
Still have 60 feet movement. So
No, I want to see how far I am currently.
30 feet away from it currently.
Okay, I'm gonna just go over here, and I'm gonna get a little bit better shot. I'm gonna throw my trident again.
Hana, you in the way.
Get back out! He says.
The Abbot Spirit is floating. It's fine.
And I was like, gosh, dang it, guys.
Yeah, he's just
Give me an attack
chilling.
roll.
Fuck, leave him
Let me
alone.
go throw my trident in peace.
Nice! Hell yeah!
That's a hit. Which one are you
Okay.
throwing it at?
This one. Yeah.
That one right there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
so-
Oh my
no-
god, dude. Oh man,
Whoa.
Ace messed it up. It was almost a
Wait,
perfect.
wait a second. No, that's not
not
damage
attack
roll.
roll.
Sorry. I'm like, what the fuck? 5 in my
And then you
divine
need-
strength. And
D8.
7.
All right.
Save. That's 7 damage.
Okay.
Coming through. Excuse me, coming through.
Oh, sorry. Pardon me.
Yeah. All right, coming back. Excuse me, gotta move.
Oh, when everybody has haste, I love it. I just love everybody how everybody uses it. It's interesting.
Get them synergies.
Mm-hmm. Mummy time.
All right.
Oh, and I will use my free action to just yell out for Sunera and Celestial, saying, "Cavalry's here."
It's nonchalant. Cavalry.
A little bit louder. I just didn't want to
All right.
her voice.
Day 1 in Avale.
Mm-hmm. Yo, we gotta go and ruin the first day we get the place. This is our thing.
So she is going to look into this room, and let me measuring tape this real quick. Okay, she's gonna vicious mockery and say something stupid like, "What do you call a mummy who wins the lottery? A lucky stiff."
Oh,
Ha 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 ha.
Oh.
And
It's not Tasha City's laughter.
I clap.
It's Ruhu Moss with
Yeah. I clap very supportingly for her, though. I'm like, oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
and it's gonna be against that one dude right there in the center, and it's gotta make a wisdom saving throw.
Nope.
He even has a modifier. Unlucky bastard. He was not winning the lottery today. And damage.
2d4 psychic 6.
Alright. There we go. And that will end her turn. She's gonna move over here. Babette.
Okay. So the aberrant spirit, I can go
Yes.
under. And if I was to cross, there is not a wall in the way. Oh, good, good.
Yeah, with the crossbow this
And
one.
so
I think.
I am hasted, right?
Yep, you're hasted until the end of your turn, unless you end your turn near Zeal again. Then it lasts longer.
No, I'm gonna get out of the doorway.
If you get out the door right here, you're still fine.
Yeah.
Or right here. These two spots right there.
Beauty
Wait, I
place,
can't
you
see
can
your
dart
mouse.
in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
Mobility. Use it to your advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna crossbow this guy because he's right next to Zarman
Alright.
and get that sweet, sweet sneak.
Pew pew.
And I am proficient in it, so it'll work.
Yay!
Pew pew.
I don't get advantage, I just get sneak. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, if it hits.
And it
hits.
hits.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the sneaky sneak.
Eh.
And
And
24
then-
total.
Yeah.
You can fire again.
Oh, yes, I can. Is he dead yet or no?
How much damage?
24 total.
24.
Ooh, he is barely clinging to.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot him again.
Shoot him again.
That's
Yeah.
a hit.
Well,
And pew pew.
Hey,
8 damage.
Cuckoo.
Just a few like bolts just break through, and you see as like it almost seems to like rip through a few of the symbols stitched into the bandages, and the whole thing just burns up, and once more this this bluish smoke evaporates and fades away, and it turns to dust before you.
Okay, and then I'm gonna haste sneak back in.
And Zarman, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
nope.
Oh shit.
As you see this bluish smoke kind of fade through, and it gets like into your space, and you kind of like wave it away for a moment and hold your breath, and the area kind of passes right through you, and then it's gone. You're left with a slightly strange, oddly chilling, even for you, after feeling, but you're fine. All right. But you definitely got the feeling that whatever that smoke just passed through you was not good.
When I was running back, would I have seen that happen?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
If you didn't, Zarma would call it out anyway.
Yeah. Babette will be like, I think they explode into not good when they die.
Roger Dodger. Eliza's time.
Okay.
Fight me, Cack.
The same one is still inside it, right? That's
Yep.
the same one that's near death right there. Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pew pew.
All right. Oof. Okay. Vigilus. Attack.
Pew pew.
Attack. Oh, yeah.
It's
Oh.
good.
That's a couple shots. Pew pew.
Do you, do you need a roll?
No, the first one goes through, and we'll, so since the first one obliterated it, we'll say the second one went to the other one.
Yeah, behind it. It just like boom, boom, straight line.
Yeah, I'm doing them all at once for the sake of convenience, but mostly you do break these up. Yeah, you see as the first one rips through, and then immediately another one shoots out, and it hits the one right behind it, and that one does.
Minus
oh,
13. so
wait,
six.
wait, because I'm rushing through this, so I want to make sure it's actually using her character properly. She has her bonus action still. She would have incited this
She
one.
can sneak attack twice though.
you're-
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Correct.
But
You're right.
she could still insight and then
To
next
set it up
time.
for the next time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
So, deception.
Which would probably be good.
What
oh my
the
god,
heck?
another 19. Jesus.
What the heck?
These are
Oh,
the so these are
These
deceiving
are some
freaking mummies.
charismatic fucking mummies.
What was it?
19.
A 19 again.
And her.
Like that movie that Zac Efron was in.
Hmm.
God.
Yeah.
No, it's hard. It's hard to get a read on them, and there's
I mean, they're
almost a
moving
strange
kinda
since
funny.
they're moving really slow. You're like they're undead, so it's hard to tell them out from anything. And that weird glowy thing that just happened, that's not like any mummy stuff. So who the fuck knows what we're dealing with now?
But it takes
and
6 damage.
It does take 6 damage.
Mhm.
50. There we go. Okay.
What's her? It's 8.
And I'll
Yeah,
move
she's
her
still-
back around the corner.
By the way, just to keep in mind with Inquisitive, every time she insights, the lowest she can ever roll is at 8. It's like reliable talent. So it's been 17. So just FYI, in case if we forget. So I'm reading it
Ja.
right now.
Good point. Good point.
All right.
Cat. My boy.
Jack is going to Scorching Ray once again.
Hell yeah. Which one? Sorry, big boy.
So he will put 2 at the injured one and 1 at the uninjured one.
Hell yeah.
The uninjured one should be taking 6.
26. So that's a hit.
Pew pew.
Oh yeah, 12
See.
damages.
Mhm.
Fuck.
Second ray.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
All right.
Third ray.
Oh,
13 probably.
sorry, my thing is messed up. Okay, which one were you hitting? Was my thing was
I got
not.
The first 2 rays were aimed at the weak one. The last ray was towards the not weak one.
Okay, and so the one of the first 2 rays hit, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it did 6 fire.
Okay.
So 12
12.
damage.
All right.
And then the last raise at the uninjured one.
Pushed down injured one, took 6 piercing from Eliza's second shot. Also. And another 7 fire, so 14.
14.
So
20 damage total on it.
All right.
Yep.
And then my lovely spirit will start pew-pewing. So add the badly injured one to start with, I guess.
Pew pew. Hit.
12 damage.
So psychic.
All right. It is once more holding its head and barely kind of swaying in space, and still clinging to life though.
Ooh.
Doesn't
Oh,
hit.
That's
Probably
gonna
miss.
miss.
All right.
And he's next to Zale, so he's hasted, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
So one
he
more
will
weapon attack.
One more.
Pew pew, one more. Oh,
Pew, pew.
I don't know why I pressed it again. That's fine.
Anything else?
There we go.
9 psychic.
All right. Yeah, that does it. You see as it's kind of barely swaying there, and then you get that one little bit of like quickened action in you, surprisingly seeing that like almost as if like the time and space around you seems to be moving at a slightly different pace, just barely noticeable compared to what they are doing out there. And they're slow moving creatures, but they seem exaggeratingly slow from y'all's perspective. And you hit it and you see it suddenly it teeters off and that last ray hits it and then it falls onto its back. And once more you see smoke dissipate and it turned to dust. Alright.
Alright, well,
Remove
Heck's
that
done.
one's dead.
If he's not moving, close.
Oh.
Oh.
There we are. Zale.
Firebolt the one that's remaining. Ooh, 10.
Not moving up?
Nope.
Okay.
That was a
10
10.
so
10's gonna miss. Hurricane Gauntlet shot come in. 25 will hit though.
Yep.
Hmm.
Fire. 11. So 3. So
14 total, because 3 of those points were fire.
right. Still there.
Yep. That's my turn. But and it's up next.
Oh, no.
A 5 to hit. See how it does.
Alright. Nope.
Yes.
Alright. His hand kind of clambers out and tries to grab across your armor, and it clinks across like a few of the plates, and you see as like one of the nails breaks off against your armor, and that is its turn. Oh wait, I forgot. You get this feeling as it kind of like its hand creaks across your armor, and its head tilts and twists at an awkward angle to look up at you, and you can see that it's got this strange kind of mask over its face, adorned with like a copperish kind of metal, vaguely humanoidish, and there is a cutout where, like, you know, the eyes would normally see through the mask, but you see instead these empty sockets, and this cold feeling sinks into you for a moment, and it like something's trying to grasp at you, but then nothing happens, and that will end its turn. What? That one's dead. Zarman, you're up. Good timing.
Yep. Haste action weapon attack. That's a fucking
No.
miss again.
Oh
Oof.
God.
So many ones tonight.
And then regular attack action.
You actually get one. You only get 2 attacks.
No, I mean, I have extra attack with my. Oh yeah.
You're out of my range.
Yeah, I'm out of your range. I forgot. 22.
That's better. That's much better.
Alright.
4 of that was fire, so 15 total.
Oh, nice. It is, while just pretty much, like, clinging off of you, it falls off. You see one of its arms just break, and it falls down, and its arm is, like, broken off as it's kind of, like, fallen in front of you, but it's still kind of, like, trying to grip at your armor with this undead hand, uselessly. And then you will see as its head kind of leans back, and all of a sudden that smoke comes out of it, but doesn't blow towards you. It blows back and back, and the body falls back onto its back in front of you, and unlike the others, does not turn to dust. That will end combat. Zero. Okay.
Combat over.
Mm-hmm.
You hear
Going through.
binging on the inside of a coffin coming from over here.
Okay, I'm still looking around to see if anything else is going on, but I'll just mention
Anybody
out.
alive out there?
We're doing fine. How are you?
Oh, you know, living my life wonderfully in a tomb. There's a corpse in here.
Yeah, it seemed like you got quite the frightened by somebody. That Echo Knight. Sorry, I'll help pry open this up with.
Wait, Hunter, before you do,
Zombie that didn't.
is there anything magical around the sarcophagus that we need to look out for, Chance?
Give me a perception check.
Because
Yeah, and I'm
puppets
looking
are
around.
weird.
Yeah, I'm looking around too. I'm like,
They look like the ones that you saw in the other room.
Nothing with
I'm
magic.
keeping, I'm
Not
keeping
seen.
an eye on
No.
not disappeared boy.
okay.
The
Yeah.
torches on the walls are magical, but they've been magical since you saw them. No difference.
And kind of
Oh.
something with open.
I take. No, never mind.
Oh.
Can Eliza do a perception check too?
Yes. Yes, you can give me a perception check.
Yeah.
Can you?
Oh,
do it?
yes, yes, dirt. Oh, gosh, my bad.
You're good.
Perception, normal. Looking around, all the sarcophaguses in here look the same as the ones in the room prior. Odd, like, Ankh symbol carved into the front of them. Surprisingly, better make than the crumbling stonework around them. But one at the end stands out as a little different. As you kind of look at it, you realize that in the carving in the center that spells out the name, there's a key. It looks rather large, and it's set into the stone.
Is it something I could grab?
You can
Or,
give me
like,
an investigation
move it?
check. I will roll for it.
22.
Looking at it, it does look like you could probably like wedge a knife underneath it and like pry the key out.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
And
And
I'm
then-
keeping an eye on the zombie or the mummy who didn't disappear.
Okay. Give me an investigation check. And the rest of you, you're checking out this thing and trying to get it open?
Yeah, I will. Okay.
Investigation for Babette.
Yes.
I
will-
believe Cac has proficiency, so he could help you or you could help him.
Have
Mhm.
proficiency,
Yeah, you
so-
see his cat kind of comes in and cat,
He looks like-
give me an Arcana check.
Yeah. Keck likes that.
Just roll it as normal, and then Cac will make an Arcana.
Yes.
Nat 20, so it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah. These are definitely very fancy mummies, Cac, you can tell. This is not simple linen or cotton cloths wrapped around them. This is something else. The material that's wrapped around its body appears to be made of fine silk, Babette. Very, very much probably Eurasian, and you can tell that there is severe scarring around the eyes that are hollow sockets. Looking at it, it looks dead, but other than that, nothing really stands out to you. Very nice silk cloths on these things, though.
I kind of mentioned that it looks like it's Eurasian means from Urad, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mentioned that, and I mentioned the scarring around the hollows of the eyes, and
Mhm.
that like this is a nice mummy.
Yeah, I'm guessing assassins will get better treatment, especially to whoever. Wait, let's go. Come
Yeah, Zarman will go to open
Yeah.
the
on. I
one we
guide
hear
him
the
to
voice.
help you out as much as possible.
All right. It's already like you can see that's a little ajar. Like there's a finger's crease enough in there. Go ahead and give me a strength check with advantage, and
Athletics.
athletics.
The
Yes.
Key though? Like, is there a spot in
as
that
you're
it would work for?
they're trying to open up the coffin that Sunera is trapped in right now, and off the coffin, like a little bit away from it, just a couple feet away, you take your knife and you dig it out underneath this key, and it pops right out into your hand. It's It's pretty heavy. Feels ice cold to the touch. And you
Can
now
I-
have one key. to the
Can
Tomb of
I
the Forgotten
see
Saint.
anything it would be used for around me?
Looking around doesn't seem to have, like, this is a pretty large sized key. It's almost the size of like a dagger. And it's
Gotcha.
hefty in weight. Weighs about 2.5 pounds. It is huge. None of the doors here fit that description. And
Did it look like the key was just shoved into the sarcophagus?
no, it looks like it was carved
There
there
was a key.
specially for it. And as you pop it out, there's this brief moment where you feel this cool breeze kind of from out of the cracks around this sarcophagus in front of you. And a chill goes across you. And this whisper kind of faintly follows it and trails away. And then you hear the of stone to the side as Zarman opens up the sarcophagus, and you see that it actually swings open, and on the outside you can't see hinge work, on the inside you do. And it swings open, and on the inside is a bunch of stuff carved in Celestial. Most of it seemingly kind of like in runic circles. They seem to be like protective wards of some kind. And then underneath it is a scroll that says in Celestial. And you see, like, it's almost got like a faint light glow to it, actually. And as your eyes kind of catch it, and Sunera floats just like a couple of inches out from it, she like looks down and goes, "Yes, that started glowing right around the time you started killing things."
Interesting.
Maybe
I'll
their
pick-
bodies turn.
Yeah, I'll pick it up and read through it. At least try
Is
to
there
read
maybe
around
that one that's
everything.
Eliza's gonna put that key just like in a pocket or wherever it'll fit
Okay.
quietly.
Stow it off into one of your mini superhero vigilante pouches.
I mean,
and-
it makes
Rogue
sense.
pockets.
I remember hearing stories.
Probably have a tool belt.
Okay,
I
Batman.
remember hearing stories about, you know, the spirit of ancestors going within some shrouds or whatnot. I'll check to see if Sunera's okay. Just do a quick.
Looking her up and down, she seems fine. A little dusty and dirty, but unharmed.
All right, and were these runes there before, or did they start glowing too?
I didn't really see them in the dark until
Right.
I heard you fighting, and then they started glowing.
Okay.
You are still familiar with reading Celestial, I assume?
Oh my gosh, I forgot. Oh shit. Hanu says,
She
Frazzled.
narrows her eyes at you, and
got everything.
what you read says...
Bet hears you say, "Oh shit," she giggles.
Where'd it go? There it is. Here lies An Nepal, AN-NEPYL. A servant of one of the 10.
Hmm.
May he serve ever after, as he did in life.
How many sarcophagi are in here?
Looking around,
I see 7 in this room.
There was more out there.
Yep, far more
Yeah,
than
there's
10.
more in the room when we came from too.
Okay. Oh.
Looking over at the sarcophagus that Eliza is in front of, you see that name you've seen in the ink, right in the center. Anrosar. Where the hyphen would have been is where the key was.
Yeah, I will read out the whole thing that was on the celestial, but I'll also look down to here and see if they're up in the ceiling to see if there's anything else.
Looking around, nothing. Iconography there seems to be old and goblin. Looking around, there's just you get a strange feeling of disparity between these tombs and these goblin ruins. Also, looking at that mummy over there, that is not a that is not a goblin's corpse. They look humanoid, taller, human or elf.
So,
Okay.
no, I'm just thinking this place is very strange. There's a lot of combinations of different beings, beliefs, all in one place. I mean, you would figure it, and I think we're seeing the effects of it, is definitely causing some messed up things to happen here.
Messed up ain't even the half of it. And you hear this distorted, ghostly voice as drifting down from the ceiling, once more, Dusk joins the group. He lands on his feet, his ghostly, see-through form kind of passing between you all, and he crosses his arms and says, "The forgotten saint is entombed here, but this wasn't built to be her tomb. They did horrible things, the goblins. That room that reeks of death and despair. That is where she died."
Thank you.
She was a saint when that happened.
A saint. She was powerful, but this was long before the time of the Empire saints. This was one of Saint Ava's dearest friends. Some might say she was like a sister.
What was the name of the statue that we walked by that the princess or that Marcellus
never
wanted?
Got something because I had asked a little bit further and we didn't really get anything.
Okay.
Didn't
the
remember,
Marcellus
he didn't
or the
know.
princess, yeah. So
Her name is forgotten. Because Predwin made sure no one would ever remember it. No one would utter it or face his fury. You don't understand the kind of man that Predwin is.
I will look over to Samira and wave her down to stand on the ground with us.
But if you would like to have a hint, here is a prime example of what happens to Predwin's friends. points to the sarcophagus that had the key in it. And Rosal. How's that oath treating you, fucker? He kind of says it up. You all kind of get a brief chill pass through the room. That's what I thought. And he turns and he looks at you, and you can kind of still see the sarcophagus kind of like through his translucent form. Anne Rosar was a pupil of the boy wizard, as was Pridwin. Do you know who the boy wizard is?
Yeah.
Everybody does.
Would
I
Babette
kind of
know?
looked at Zarmin and kind of give a look of being like, wasn't that the kid we met back in the ruins?
You know the boy wizard is the he's the Merlin to Saint Ava, essentially. He's the
Oh,
one who
okay.
gave her her sun spear. He's the one who was magically beyond anything anybody could ever comprehend in most people's tellings. The things he did, he created the Dragonborn by imbuing her 10 most loyal knights with dragon's blood so that they could fight dragons better. He founded, he's the source of 2 of the most powerful magic schools in the world, the Scalaria and Draconia, which no longer exists, and the Arcanum, which he founded himself and taught at when it was first built. And the Arcanum is the big floating magical
floating
school.
places, yeah. So he's literally a fairy tale.
He's
to
a
me.
fairy tale to you, yes. And to be as old as that, you would have to be thousands of years
Yeah.
old.
And Babette would have no concept of how old Pridwin is. So
No.
she's just like, this guy's either crazy or telling the truth, and I don't know which is worse.
I mean, that's been coming from both sides. I bet's here
Yeah.
for the right.
Yeah.
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 I kind of was like,
Thought he was- oh. Okay.
so he was captured here. Gotcha.
Okay, yeah, I do. I tried to pull Sunera aside and just fell her in that, yeah, Predwin Co. is upstairs. It seems that we had, that this is his property. And he looks pretty, cross. Let's just say that.
He bothered showing up here in person. It's not like him.
Yeah.
Well, he did
Then
turn
he's
our ship into an
probably
airship.
pissed.
He told
They
me
want-
not to tell you this. But you understand, I told him when you took that statue, right?
Understandable.
Well, we thought it would be helping us progress down there.
And evidently, he's keen on allowing you to do just that.
So freaking tilts his head at that.
Careful
Would it
that you don't end up like this poor sod.
would there be a possibility of returning when we are better prepared? Or is this a one and done kind of deal?
I think his kindness is something that comes very rare.
If you're expecting him to let you have another invitation in, then no. This is probably your only chance. You're really looking for her stuff? Fine. I can show you exactly where it is.
Zarman nods.
However, when we put the next statue in, he walks over to the sarcophagus. He places his hand up across it, and he thuds against it, but nothing happens. And he goes, "This poor sod's gonna have a problem with it. Well, he doesn't really have a choice."
Wait a second. Is his soul gonna go inside this body? She points from over to here.
That one, no.
Okay.
Why that one is in dust, I can't tell you. Not really a mummy expert.
I'll glance over at Libby for a bit and then go back. Anything else?
So when we put it, he would arise. Gotcha.
So every single time we place a statue, it alerts him, and eventually he'll open up, and we have to deal with that. I see.
Does it alert him specifically, or a different horror on each level?
As you guys are talking about that corpse, by the way, you look over and you see it
Yeah,
slowly rising up.
that's what I thought.
And then Liv kind of moves from around the other side of it and goes, "I've been wanting to try that. Oh wow, it's really spooky. Pretty badass though, right?"
Mm-hmm. I glance at it around like, yeah, actually, it does look, yeah.
Alright.
Jesus, fuck.
She's just like, yes!
How many times is Liv gonna have the opportunity to, like, have a
Raise
corpse
it.
follower around, you know?
I know, yeah. I look approvingly like, yeah, it's a good look.
Especially when she gets a freaking free use of it.
Mhm.
Under her breath in Thieves' Cant, Babette just kind of mutters like, "I'm fine with stealing from the dead, but racing them is fucked up."
Okay, how is Sunera? Is she blank? Did she move? What's going on?
Sunera has had an eyebrow raised through this entire conversation, and her face has not moved from that expression.
How much did he seem like he was being pretty straight with us?
He kind of always seems like he's being pretty straight with you guys, but
Yeah.
you can give me an insight check if you want.
I feel like he has a reason to lie.
No, he seems fairly straightforward.
So close to a nat 20.
Okay.
Okay.
Well then,
Well,
I guess.
we got one shot.
Does anybody have oil?
What, you got dry
Kinda.
skin right now? Oh my gosh, Sam.
No. I was just thinking, if he has to come out of that thing, maybe set up a little bit of surprise for him.
Yeah, I figured, I don't have, I wish I actually brought some alcohol. Okay, no, I got nothing I can really do on the spot.
I was trying to think. Anybody have anything flammable you can set up?
Yeah,
Not really.
it's fine.
I got a lot of candles, guys. I got 10 of them.
Gotcha. Okay.
I thought I had ball bearings, but I don't.
That'd be great.
That would have been great, actually.
Ball bearings, all been
I
here.
have
We
the
just hear mother
Dungeoneer's
eating
pack.
shit upstairs.
I feel like the burglar's pack would have made more sense for Babette,
Nope.
but
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't think in the back holding we have anything fun either.
Hmm.
Let me
Oh.
see what's in the
And
explorer's bag. Yeah, there's nothing fun in the explorer's bag.
I mean, the question is also, and I'll go ask our friend Dusk. And is it just the statue, or we need all 4 of them to reach the staff?
You're gonna need all 4 of them.
Maybe
need sleep.
maybe collect them together might be good.
Birdwin thought most people would think that.
This feels like a get one, go back.
Yeah.
If anything, if we alert them all at once, that's probably gonna be worse. So
Yes, especially when it comes down to the. You know what? We'll deal with one problem at a time. Actually.
Yeah, let's do just go back then and put the.
Yeah, let's see what this one does first.
Oh, before that, there's none on this
However.
floor, right?
Actually, there is one. I know it's somewhere south of here. However, I don't know the specific locations of them. He didn't exactly mark them on maps.
Then
Sure.
And
we should.
No, good.
no, go ahead.
I was just saying, Zell would just say we should probably attain them, but just don't put them on at the same time. Not usually if we're up here, but if we put the other one on, it's gonna activate something up here, then we have to fight something, get the third
My
one.
understanding was that it unlocked a new floor every time. This is out of character.
Sunera goes, oh, no, I actually flew up to the floor above this one. But that was as far as I was able to go.
Can I ascertain, because I just got an idea in my head, is it more like a vault? Like it's keys like that's opening a vault slowly but surely?
Yes, I'd say that with
Okay.
intelligence you're piecing that.
Yeah. Okay. So
And
yeah.
that key inlay in the sarcophagus was probably, looking at it, it's a big important key put into the guy that's designated as the guardian of this tomb. It's
Yeah.
probably the key that unlocks it after all those statues have been put in place.
Pretty much unlocking the vault door, and then that unlocks the chest that has the staff in it. Gotcha. Okay. Assume it's the chest. Okay. Yeah, because then Zell's like,
Frostbite!
Yeah, so the keys, gotcha.
And as you guys kind of discuss this, that's where we'll pick up next week.
okay.
Cool.
fuck
We're
yeah,
never
keys
getting
to
a
a
good
vault.
rest.
Oh,
Keys
Feel
to a
one
vault,
last
man.
cold breeze come out of the coffin and more. That's it.
Oh man, it's gonna be fun.
okay. Can
Did
I
you
just?
remember to hit record again when we made it to the second half? Or I forgot to ask you.
No, I got it this time.
I'm
Nice.
so proud of you.
Yes.
I'm so glad you got it because I need to re-listen.
Yeah.